Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, here we are. It's JKJ in the morning. Jeremy, Katy, Josh, Denver's best music mix 100. Katy just fired up the YouTube feed. If you want to be super nosy and see what's going on here in the studios in Lone Tree, just search Mix 100 Denver. It's all brought to you by our good friends at Safeway. Good morning, my little buzzballs.
Woohoo! Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
We made it.
Here we are, back at it. The 19th. Good God, it's almost Christmas.
Oh, don't say that.
Not that crazy.
It's getting there.
What is it,
It's getting there.
256 days now?
It's getting there.
Yeah, we got to get through summer first and enjoy it. So none of that Christmas talk.
You guys doing all right with the Nuggets loss? You doing all right?
Yeah.
Be okay.
That thing was
Everybody
over
gonna
by
be all right?
halftime, so yeah, I had some time to get over it.
That's right when I was napping, so
Yeah.
I
Well,
took a little nap.
And you make a good point. Like, that's the thing, is it was so early in the day. I'm not up all exhausted because I had to watch a game late at night, which is how these playoffs has been. So it's okay. Today's all right. We're gonna make it through, right?
We're going to have a little fun with this since the Nuggies are out. We're going to start our own new bracket here. We're going to call it the Sauce Packet Bracket, and we're going to be doing that at 8 o'clock today, so we have something to think about other than the Nuggets, all right?
Deal. That's cool. Now I got to think about my favorite
Everybody
sauce.
loves Sauce Packets, so it'll be the Sauce Packet Bracket that we are going to start today at 8 o'clock. It was a good weekend. It started off great right after the show on Friday. Went out to a little lunch action with Nick Knack. Kind of, got out one last time before the kids are going to be out of school here in 5 days. So we were able to enjoy a nice little lunch at the 49th. I took Josh's recommendation.
Hey!
We went over to the 49th there off of Santa Fe and whatever, and had a soft shell crab sandwich and too many tacos, or too many cocktails.
Yeah.
Oh.
Far too many cocktails. But it was nice just to hang out with Nick Knack. Then we had the piano recital this weekend, which sucks. And then so boring.
Wait a minute.
You know what?
How
I
did
like
they
that
do?
you don't go around the
So
bush.
boring. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. It sucks.
My older sister, man, I will never forget the torture that my parents put me through because my older sister would do the piano recitals too, and it was 2 hours of the entire class
so boring.
playing the worst songs I've ever heard
Some
in my
of the
life.
worst songs ever.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
and you
it
can't-
was like, Mom,
Well,
do you
I mean,
hate me? Why are you putting me
and
through
all the
this?
kids, they keep messing up.
They do, yeah. And then they go,
I don't know how much I can say.
Let me start over.
Well, and you can't
They're
just
not
like
good.
Yeah.
you can't just watch your child and dip. That's not how it works.
No.
It's not like
No, you got to
Christmas
watch all the
concerts.
kids. And
all the children.
My opinion is that we have too many recitals. It should just be once a year. That way the kids can really focus on their songs and perfect them so when they get up there, they're not flubbing 15 times.
Yeah.
And including my kids, they flubbed a couple times on their stuff. And it's like there's just not enough time, I think, in between recitals to perfect your song.
No.
And so you get up there and it's cringy because the kids keep messing up. And
Oh,
I don't think it's a good look on the teacher then, too, because you're up, having this recital.
What
and
am I
your kid-
paying you for?
And your kids are screwing up through all of their songs. It's just not a good look.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just remember sitting there as like a 9-year-old being like, why do my parents take me to these things?
Oh,
It was
believe me.
horrible.
Reed was texting us because we were in the back.
Oh, yeah.
And he was up in the front row and he was texting us. He's like, can we leave? Can we get up and leave? And I was making him laugh. I was like, the only way we're getting out of here, I was like, is if you poop your pants right now.
Oh my God.
I was like, do it.
Take one
do
for
it.
the team.
Do it. And he kept turning
Do
around
it.
looking at me, just like shaking his
Stop
head.
it.
And then I'd text him back and be like, focus.
Like, concentrate. What are you doing?
And then on Saturday night, we just had a big going away party for a couple of our neighbors who are moving to Michigan, and we absolutely love them. So we just had a big driveway night with the entire neighborhood, and massive amounts of buzzballs
Yeah.
were consumed.
Y'all get down like teenagers or something.
We actually had to
Like-
call the liquor store at one point and do a delivery. They came by and delivered us more buzzballs.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
what Zoe and her friends drink. When you
I know.
said you're drinking Buzzballs, I'm like,
Buzzballs.
how old are you guys?
I know. There's
Like,
a coffee one that we had, and it was the big one. They got big buzzballs,
Yeah.
too.
They're huge. Yeah.
And we were pouring them into everybody's mouths as they were just sitting there in the chairs, and
actually
they got a
think-
little stupid.
Those are called buzz bombs, the big ones. Aren't they different
They're
names?
buzzball bombs?
No, I think
Yeah,
they're just buzz bombs
something.
because they're huge.
They're big buzzballs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the ones you showed us in the video, I was like, whoa.
And then we had the
No.
little horchata ones, the little ones. They're
Yeah.
so,
The
they're,
horchata ones are good.
they're so ridiculous.
Those are good.
Like
It's so
buzzballs.
funny.
Okay, and then I had something called Tangila. This stuff right here.
oh,
Okay.
I took a picture of it.
Tingala?
Tingala.
So you'd remember? Why'd
So,
you
as you notice, there's a giant like wasp mascot at the
Uh-huh.
top. I've never had anything like this in my mouth.
Huh.
Well,
So
that's
you take
a fun time.
a shot of it, and it completely numbs the inside of your mouth, and it feels like you've been stung by a bee on your tongue. And you talk like this, like it like does something
don't
to
know
the
if I'd
inside of
like
your
that.
mouth, and it won't go away
Oh.
for like 10 minutes.
I don't
it's
like
the
that.
strangest thing ever.
Like Novocaine from the dentist?
it was
Yeah.
like it felt
Oh,
like
no.
yes, like you gotta
I don't
hit
know
a
if I'd like
Novocaine.
that. You're already
Wow.
slurring your words because
I
you're
know.
drinking buzz bombs over there.
One of my neighbors brought it out, and he's like, "You'll have to try this." So then we all tried it, and we were just talking like this after we had done like this. You can't feel your tongue after you do this.
10 minutes, it's just all you guys talking like
Yes.
that. Oh my
And I will
God.
say that final shot pushed a lot of our neighbors over the edge too, because it's potent stuff. So
Yeah.
not only could you not talk, a lot of neighbors at that point wandered home for the evening.
Good thing they were just in the driveway, right? Just had to wander back to their
Stumble
house.
home. That's the best.
Jeez, man.
How was your guys' weekends? I saw that you went out to lunch on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really fun, honestly. Katie, what was the name of the place again?
Oh gosh,
Oh,
I have
doesn't
to go
matter.
back and
Spot. I'm
look.
sorry.
It
So
was
we went out-
downtown
Doesn't
Littleton,
matter.
though, right there
Yeah.
on Main Street.
All right.
Little taqueria.
Yes, it was so good.
Yeah,
I
but
got
all
a
of our
burrito.
dinners were just great. Like I had the quesadilla tacos with
Which
the
looked
consomme.
So good.
Oh my gosh.
I
I-
almost had food jealousy. I'm not kidding.
Yes,
Because I
it-
saw yours delivered and I was like, oh,
Oh,
crap. Did
man.
I get the wrong thing?
No, and they were tasty. And again, the only thing I regret is y'all had a knife and fork to eat your meals, and I was sitting over there with my tacos, like nom 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 nom. But it comes with consomme,
Munching
and like
down.
I wanted to drink that consomme, but I was in company and I didn't want to look like
Well,
a slob. But
And you were in public, too. So let's
Well, there's other people
think
around
about
too.
that.
But
Which, by the
it
way, that
was
place
so
was
good.
hopping. Oh, my
It
gosh.
was busy and tasty and great conversation. We were out with Colleen, who's one of the producers at 9 News.
Yes.
And she is such a fun time. So we just had
Good.
a blast.
She's a
yeah.
party. It was a good way to kick off the weekend, man,
It
for
sure
sure.
was, yeah.
I felt really bad because both you and I were actually late.
I know.
And
I had to go help a friend. My best friend, her car broke down, and so I had to go pick her up, bring her to work, and then get to the
Well, and
little get together that we had.
I also thought, so I was like, I know downtown Littleton like the back of my hand. I'm
Yeah.
fine. And so I didn't use directions to get there. But I guess I know like southern downtown Littleton. So still
Yeah.
the same place, but just a little bit more west, I guess. Not southern, but west. And I had no idea where the restaurant was. So
Yeah.
I finally had to start Googling like frantically. And I'm like, I'm 10 minutes late. And I'm apologizing to Colleen. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
If
And she's like,
only there
"It's
was some
fine."
sort of like a maps app or
Well,
something.
I
that
He
would
thought he
direct
could
you
get
Googled it, but I
there.
thought I
If
could
only
get there.
there was
he
an
was
app
trying to
that could help
Magellan
you
it
out.
without the
I
map. You know, he's
If
trying to
only
get
there was
there.
a way.
Old Christopher Columbus thinking I'm in, India or whatever.
Yeah,
like
no,
it was, yeah.
I
it was
had to
bad.
park like 3 blocks away too, so it was definitely a little trek walking
You
into
parked
the
in
restaurant.
Narnia.
I did. I was like, come behind those cars and those
Oh my
cars.
gosh.
But no, it was a great weekend. I actually went up to Estes Park after that. I went up to Estes Park Saturday to help friends paint, and I went back to this place, Ed's Cantina in Estes Park, and got their rainbow trout. I was just telling you guys about this last week. It's like my favorite fish dish ever. Like, so good. And it was just like, because you know how like when you get fresh fried fish, sometimes it has a little fishy taste depending on where you
tangy,
get it.
yeah.
This, oh, you couldn't. It was so good. It is so tasty. So big fan of going up to Estes Park and having this rainbow trout. So
Right on.
Yeah.
I love
What else
trout.
did you do up there? Did you do anything else
well,
to like, eat?
I went up there to help a friend paint in her dad's apartment. So there's 5 of us, and we painted 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, a kitchen, and a living room.
Dang.
I did not realize we were going to paint all that.
That's
I thought
nice
it was
of you
just
to
like,
help out, though.
Yeah, well, and
She's
that's
like,
the
I thought
thing.
it'd be a wall.
Well, this friend group, we always help each other because we always know, like, there's going to be a time. Remember when I had to move to the 3rd floor with all my stuff? Like, these are the people who help me do that.
Oh,
so
it
when
was
they
a
need
little
help,
payback.
it's like you drop everything you're doing and you
Yeah.
just do it. So, yeah.
What color
but
was the paint?
it was like almost like a mauve, if you will, but it changed color in the sunlight. It was so pretty. Like she did a great job picking out the paint. But also, you don't need to twist my arm to go to Estes Park, right? Like
Right.
any
So
reason to
pretty.
drive
Ugh.
through the mountains. It's
Yeah,
a great,
so
great
get up
Saturday.
there and huff some paint and get high.
Great
Yeah.
Saturday.
Right on, right
that did
on.
happen, but I had to
Oh,
go
I
sit down.
figured it helped. Yeah.
Like-
Let's just
Open
keep
a
all the
window.
windows closed this time. Let's keep all the windows closed.
Oh my gosh.
All right, coming up in a few minutes, we're going to dive into a trending report. We're going to talk about all the tornadoes yesterday. My goodness.
Dude.
And then dive into some information about a big remodel coming to the Denver Museum. We'll do that and more coming up in the trending report. Right now, it's First Check of Traffic brought to you by Elitch Gardens. Go ahead, Mr. Aaron. Denver's best music, Mix 100 with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh in the morning. Thank you for starting your week out with JKJ. Shout out to a ton of kids who are going to be getting into this last week of school before summer hits. We've had a little countdown going on the chalkboard in the kitchen. And there was a big 5 on it today, so
This week and they're done.
Are you ready, buddy?
Lord help us. No, I'm not ready.
Oh,
My God. Anyway, thanks for hanging
You
out
get
with
to
us
spend
on a
more
Monday
time
morning.
with your kids. What do you mean?
that's why you had them, right, Jer?
Yeah, so you can make memories, quality time, all
You
that
bet.
stuff.
Absolutely. Every day for 3 months now.
Just wait till they get a little older. You'll love when they can run to the store for you. That's what.
Yes.
Well, that's what my parents said.
When they can run errands, that's
Yep.
when you'll be like, I knew why.
that's
I
when
did
it's
this.
worth it.
I could see that for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I was
My mom
talking
hasn't
to-
gone to the store in like 20 years.
Josh, can you pick something up for me?
So true.
I was talking to my neighbor over the weekend, and his last daughter just graduated high school. And he's like, we are empty nesters now because she's going to be going off to college here in a couple months. And they've got like 3 girls, I think. He's like, it's amazing to find out now that my wife and I have nothing in common. He's like, we
my
have nothing to
gosh.
talk about now because it has nothing to do with the kids now because there's no kids in the house.
That's
He's
probably
like-
kind of scary.
He said, I actually talked to her and said, we need to come up with some things that we enjoy doing together.
Yeah.
Because
Get a
this
little
could be
side
bad.
hobby.
This could be bad. He's like, we don't talk. The house is silent now.
oh
I
my
was like,
gosh.
oh, that sounds nice, actually.
Give it a
Quiet
couple
house.
months. Yeah, a couple months of silence, then figure out what
He's
your
like,
common goals
I
are.
found out we have nothing in common. I was like, oh no.
Jeez,
It's a weird
man.
place to be. So anyway, won't have to worry about that for a while. The kids will be home for the summer. Time for a trending report. I got to ask you guys, was I the only person not running the Colfax Marathon this weekend?
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people doing it.
Katie and I were there. Yeah,
I
we were
know.
running the Colfax.
Every other post on social this weekend was people, I'm out running. I just did the 5K.
Well, I
I'm
think
at the
because
Colfax
it's
Marathon.
they have the 5K, the half marathon, and then the actual marathon,
It's
right?
Yeah.
such a
you can
huge
do
event.
Yeah.
anything, and then I think there's like the beer run too, because I saw a bunch of dudes holding a bunch of beers and then get a medal and be like they did the beer-a-thon thing
Yeah.
there too. Like there's a bunch of different things you can do now.
Well, I didn't know that was a thing. I
Yeah.
don't sign
I
up for
know.
this.
Exactly.
Who doesn't love running drunk?
There's
Come
a
on.
lot of different ways you can participate. I was actually I'm so jealous of people who can run because I've tried running quite a few times and it always ends up just killing me. Like my knees, my feet.
It's not for you.
Could be your diet.
No, it's not because I can do a lot of other things. But when I add the running into it, it always makes it my body hurts, and my body doesn't hurt when I ride my bike
Well, that's
or
called
shock.
exercise.
do
what it
the
is.
stairs
That's called
or
movement.
walking or any. No, I'm talking about running. The
I know.
actual like the impact of the
So are we.
running
Oh, okay,
on
gotcha.
my feet and my knees.
You
Like
need to take
it-
some glucosamine.
No, it's just harder. It's like I think it's because of it's just my big butt. I can't run,
Well, there
and
could
so
be.
I'm just
Which
I've
might
accepted it.
circle back around to the diet.
I'm
but-
no, it's not my diet. I can do all the other stuff. It's because
Baby got back?
No, exactly. It's because of the force of the booty on my knees and my feet. Like I'm
I
telling
think you're just
you.
working muscles you've never worked before.
No, it's the impact, and it's
Yeah, those
too
muscles
much.
will build up.
You guys don't have to deal with it, so you don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's a problem. Something in your face you get sprung. No, but really, that's what it is. So
Huh.
I walk 4 miles 3 to 4 times a week. So it's not like I'm not getting my steps in. It's just running is hard. It's the impact.
That's the line of the day.
Running is hard.
Running
Running
is hard.
hard.
Well, there was a buttload of people running this weekend
I'm
because truly
jealous.
it was like every other post.
Wasn't hard
Yeah.
for them, Katie.
Shout
I know
out to
they know how to do it.
shout out to everybody with good knees this
Yeah.
weekend.
And not, I would like to see how many of these people have small booties. That's all I'm saying. Like, I think it's a problem for people with bigger bottoms.
I would like to see those
to
small
be out
booties,
there
too.
I
running.
don't know. Ask any soccer player in the world. They got big,
Big
buns,
legs,
and they got
big legs.
They got big buns
yeah,
too.
it's different.
Muscle.
Works
It's
for them.
different.
The other 2 big stories floating around this weekend was that Mexican Navy ship hitting the Brooklyn
my
Bridge.
gosh.
What was
Dude.
that all about? Just
So-
knocking those masts right off.
What's crazy about that is everybody saw it looked really pretty. The ship was decorated with those beautiful lights.
Beautiful.
It looks like people were holding those lights on the masts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
there's a bunch of people up there.
on the mast, which
Yes.
is horrifying.
You
and
see 'em
some of
fall.
those people fell all the way down, and
Yeah.
that's scary, man. I can't believe that.
Yeah, it was some insane video, so you can look that up. The other big news, Joe Biden diagnosed with an aggressive prostate cancer, which is horrible.
Yeah.
They say the cancer is a 9 out of 10 as far as how aggressive it is. So
Jeez,
that's not good news.
Well, it already
no.
metastasized in his bones, I
It's
believe.
in his
Yeah.
bones, yeah. So oof, that's horrible.
That's
news.
horrible, man. You do not wish anything
No
like
matter
that
what
on
party
anybody.
you're part
No,
of, right?
This
Yeah,
is
no, that's an awful thing to have to deal
he's
with.
a human being. This is very sad.
Yes.
What else? Final Destination Bloodlines won the box office,
Yeah, by a
$51 million.
lot.
They crushed it, man.
It was a franchise best.
Yeah.
Out of all the movies, like this one was the biggest release.
Which is crazy.
I kind of like those movies. Like they're
do
weird
too.
and such bad. At least the older ones are such bad acting. But
It
like,
is. Don't you come
it's-
for Devon Sawa, though. He's a great actor. He was in the first one.
Sure. Anyway, I think it's just kind of funny. It's a funny series. I
It
like
is.
them. I like them.
And then one final thing. I think we're done giving away Katy Perry tickets, aren't we? I think we are. Katy Perry is not welcome in Las Vegas after her concert was a complete failure there. She had a residency.
Oh.
At what hotel? Oh, it was the Resorts World.
Motel 8.
No longer wanted there because they lost so much money
Oh, no.
on her concerts.
Have you seen the videos of what she's doing?
The dancing.
Yes.
Oh.
Can you
Painful.
call it that?
It's a little cringy.
She does a bunch of wind sprints around.
Yeah.
the
concert.
No, she's not getting good reviews. of
It's
what
just an
she's
interesting
doing.
look.
Yeah.
That's
So
all.
I think we're done giving those tickets away. She was getting paid $750,000 to $900,000 a show. I guess there was a bidding war at the beginning between Resorts World and Caesars. Caesars technically lost, but in the end, Caesars won.
Caesars.
Because nobody went and saw the concert, and they were having to pay her like upwards of almost $1 million a show.
Oh, my gosh.
She's already got a net worth of $400 million. At this point, like,
Just hang it up.
hang it up.
Yeah.
She's married to Orlando Bloom. Like, go enjoy that, you know?
Enjoy your life now at this point if everything's flopping for you.
Well, and she stopped doing the American Idol stuff so she could go on tour. Maybe she should have just
Oh, she
sticked with
did,
it,
didn't
huh?
she?
Oh, boy. Tornadoes in the news yesterday, Katie.
Oh, yeah. Big tornado Sunday in Colorado. So Adams County, Arapahoe County Sheriff's Office, they said 17 buildings, including 6 homes, were destroyed or damaged near Bennett. And then Elbert County said 19 homes were damaged or destroyed near Elizabeth. So a lot of things happening across the entire state. Out at DIA, 874 flights were delayed, 13 were canceled. And I don't know about you guys, but I was doing a little shopping yesterday, and as I was out and about, it was confusing, the sky. Like, I was like, is that blue or gray? Like,
You looked
what
to the
are we-
east,
Oh,
and you were like, holy
my- even
crap.
out to the west a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, the color of the sky was so odd last night, and there's definitely a lot of active weather everywhere you looked.
The
but,
tornado clouds are different. They look different than anything else. I'm not talking the actual funnel, but like the cloud and the storm leading
Oh,
up
yeah.
to tornadoes, the clouds look scary.
They
Like they
do.
look almost evil.
It's ominous.
really weird. They're
It
very
is.
ominous. That's a good word for it.
Yeah.
And I think about a couple years ago, there was that tornado that ripped through Highlands Ranch, and that hit my family's house. That hit my parents' house.
Oh, gosh.
And it took off. It wasn't a big deal, but it took off the shutters. They had to get a new roof. Like it did some damage. Trees were knocked down. And then you go out to like the Elizabeth tornadoes yesterday, and those things were big.
Yeah.
Like those are out east are the scary tornadoes. You don't like those ones. They're
No.
they're pretty mean.
We saw the warnings and stuff during the Nuggets game, so it
Yeah.
was flashing
Yeah.
like crazy on there. And you know, I will tell you, it was a major mistake to take my children to see Twister 2. Twisters, whatever they called it, when
Yeah.
it was out in theaters and watching the tornadoes destroy that town and suck people into it. Because now, whenever there's a tornado warning on the TV, the children freak out.
Do they get pretty scared?
It's a twister. A
They
twister.
lose their mind. Like, where's it at? How far away? Are we okay? And Nick Nack had to talk him off the ledge yesterday. Like, we're fine. We're in Little Fun right now. It's far away.
It's
Yeah.
funny you say that because I saw the original Twisters as a young child, and they go, "We got cows," you know, the famous
Yeah.
line. I was terrified of tornadoes, Jeremy, growing
Yeah.
up. Like, horrified. Every thunderstorm, I was like, we're going to be swept away.
Thanks
And
to
it
that
was
movie.
Because of the original one.
right.
That was very
Funny.
graphic.
Good. It hit a whole new generation.
Sure
That's
did.
good.
It sure did. Well, let's lighten the mood a little bit with this promposal that happened in Loveland with the help of the Loveland Police Department. I love this story. So a couple officers, Officer Hurst and Officer MacArthur, teamed up to help a local high school student. So Eric Olivius, he wanted to go above and beyond for his his promposal. So he called the communications line at the police department, and he's like, "Hey, can you come out to this girl's house and help me ask her to
And
prom?"
taser.
But that's the
Taser,
thing.
taser.
It's kind of funny if you watch the video. His friend Courtney, the officers go and knock on the door, and they're like, "We tried to walk up smiling, so she knew that nothing was wrong." But
smart.
she answered the door, and she immediately starts freaking out, like, "What did it?" Because they're like, "Is your name Courtney?" And you can see her face. She's like,
What
yes,
did I
my name's
do?
Courtney.
She's like, I don't know, isn't
Yeah.
it?
She all of a
And
sudden
then-
confesses to a bunch of crimes
I
she's
know,
been doing.
Right? It was me. The
Now
I've been
police in the
shoplifting.
backyard.
I can't stop shoplifting.
She's now doing 25 to life after prom.
No, but then she sees her friend Eric, and immediately she starts to put together, okay, wait, maybe I'm not in trouble. And
That's
the
funny.
officers start laughing, and they're like, wait, this is just a fun thing. Like, you're not in trouble. Your friend here just has a question to ask you. And of course, she says, yes, I'll go to prom with you. But
Jeez.
it is a really cute video. And shout out to the Loveland Police Department
Yeah.
for doing something fun like that. Like, that's how you get ingrained in your community, is you make little marks like that on it, right? Like,
Yeah,
I just
sure,
loved
absolutely.
this story. I
What were
loved
the
it so
officers'
much.
names? Because they sounded so much like police officers.
Officer Hurst and
Yeah.
Officer MacArthur.
Perfect.
So, yeah,
Like,
I
they
wanted
sound
to
like cops, right?
They do. So and they
Officer
only
Hurst.
say Hurst and MacArthur. Like, they don't even give us their first names.
Don't
here.
need to.
So,
Just
I know
officer.
exactly.
That's their
Officer
first name is
Hurst
Officer.
and Officer MacArthur. That's
Perfect.
exactly it. Exactly it. All right. So this is another first responder, a firefighter in Centennial. So his name was Garrett. He was out working on his backyard, and all of a sudden he smells smoke, and he was like, "Okay, that's not right." So he looks, and his neighbor's hot tub was on fire, like
The water?
completely engulfed in flames. No, the actual hot tub, the entire thing was.
They
yeah,
turned that temperature up way too
Yeah.
high.
They
What?
did. Yeah, and I believe you have some audio of it, don't you, Jer?
Here's a little
Of this
something, something
one?
from this firefighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he jumped into action. Total first responder there, right?
Oh my gosh.
Just
and
stays calm and handles the situation.
Not a bad
He
move
did.
to move next to a firefighter or first
Exactly.
responder.
Yeah.
Not a bad move.
And it's
Yep.
funny because he said after this happened, he's like, I think that we're going to be friends now, because who wouldn't want to be friends with the person who saved your house?
yeah. Jared, you
know?
were talking about last week how you wanted to get a hot tub. You still want that? buddy,
Sure
or-
don't.
No.
Sure don't. Sure don't.
Not anymore.
What? I wonder, like, sorry,
Some
do hot
motors
tubs
or
have like
something.
an electrical part that could catch on fire? Is
Oh,
that
I'm
the
whole
sure
whole
the
thing's
bubbles,
electrical
yeah,
underneath,
like
yeah.
all
see,
of
I
it.
had no idea. I
To
just-
heat
Pumps
the
and
hot
motors.
tub.
bath with friends?
Yeah,
You
that-
got to
you're
run
like,
220 to it. So.
One more reason not to.
No, thank you.
All right. This is more good news for Colorado, because we have one of the best buffets in the nation.
Hells
It's,
yes.
SAFTA is what it's called. It's right off Brighton Boulevard. It was recognized for its creative cocktails, rave reviews, and unique menu offerings, because they're saying that they're looking for someone who's so brunched out they might throw a plate at the wall if they get served another order of Eggs Benedict. So
Wow.
this place is going to cure that. They have Israeli brunch menu items, so they have a lot of pastries, hummus dishes, seafood, and more, but a unique take on eggs.
Did you guys know that today's National Hummus Day?
Is it?
Is it?
Today's the day.
I
don't like
Yeah.
hummus.
So
You
they have
don't like
hummus dishes.
I don't like hummus.
Oh,
We went through a
I
phase
like-
where we were making our own hummus, and
Yeah.
that was the best.
It's
Maybe
funny.
homemade.
So
hummus-
creamy.
Yeah, and hummus for me is one of those things where I have to be in the mood for it. And I
Yeah.
get overzealous about hummus. Like, I'll like it for a week, and then I'll go to the grocery store. I'm like, I need all the hummus,
The
and then I
pretzels
won't
with
eat it.
hummus are good.
No, I
That's
won't
the
eat
problem
fine.
is, like, you make hummus and it's healthy for you. You put your garlic in it and your
Yeah.
olive oil and all that, and then you eat an entire bag of Stacy's pita chips with it.
and it's
Yum.
not
And you're like,
good
I'm
for you.
healthy.
That's why
I
you
am
need to
healthy.
Eat it with carrots. That's what they suggest,
Uh-huh.
right? Okay, but yeah, check out SAFTA again, Brighton
SAFTA.
Boulevard, if you're looking for a new kind of buffet. Colorado voted the second best state to build tiny houses.
Okay.
Yes.
Because you can't afford the big ones.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Oh my
Jeez,
gosh.
dude.
So Home Gnome did a little study here, and they did this. They looked at infrastructure regulations, public interest for tiny home communities, and the number of tiny home communities to determine which states are best for the people who want to live in these tiny homes. Colorado has the most tiny home communities across the state. We have 20 of them.
I don't think we want to be like happy about that.
I
Is
know.
it-
Well, it's
It's
I
a
like that
easier way to
people-
live.
Yeah, people want to
Is it?
scale
Okay.
down.
Simpler.
People are minimalist. I just
right.
don't think people know what they're getting into when they buy a tiny home, especially if you have lived in a regular home.
Especially a family of 8.
Yeah, the hippie I dated, he built tiny homes. That was one of his little side hustles.
that's
And
great.
so, like, I would go spend the day on the construction site with them and hang out with the dogs and stuff.
They have
And,
really small
like,
hammers.
You would know
It's
they're
easy for
regular
the-
size hammers.
Little tiny
It's easy. They just put up
paintbrushes.
4 little walls and go,
I
done.
just like I
The
remember
nails are so small.
No, they're the same size nails, but I just remember going through these communities and walking through these homes and being like, can people really live in this? Like your bedroom is on top of your living room. Like you climb
Yeah, a
up
little
a little
loft.
stair.
We also just
yeah,
had-
I'd like to
it's
try it.
We just
Would
had
you?
6 tornadoes rip through Colorado. I don't know if I'd want a tiny home. Let's just,
You just
know.
hitch it up though and take off.
I mean, I guess it's a little classier than a trailer, but still, it's hard to live in a tiny home. So I think people need to understand what they're getting into. 300 square feet isn't a lot. That's
pretty
not
small.
a lot. Yeah.
Pretty small.
300
Little
square
tiny-
feet.
Some
That's
of them
what
are
a lot
real
of them
small.
are. A lot
I
I
like
didn't
the
know they were
ones that
that-
are like 1,000 square feet.
But
Like
even
I could do that.
That's not
That's a
really.
home.
That's
It's still
a
not
home.
big.
That's not a tiny home. Tiny homes are like 700 square feet and
Yeah.
smaller.
Yeah.
So
I've looked
you
at them. I like the little
really-
cabin ones. I thought about buying a piece of land in the mountains and putting a little tiny
See,
cabin on there.
As a
That's the only time.
cabin.
That's
I
the only
think that
time
would
I'd
be
want one,
nice.
Jerry.
Yeah.
It's like a secondary home.
That
Yes.
makes sense.
I think that'd be
but
great.
As
So
your
fun.
main casa, I don't know.
Probably
I don't know.
not.
A little harder.
Yeah.
You'd have to have a little small dog,
They're the same size
little
dog.
Toto.
little tiny
No,
children,
That's not it.
Can't grow, kids. Can't grow.
small plates, little teacups. Everything would be really small. All right, that's it. That's your trending report with JKJ. Coming up in a few minutes, PMI with JKJ. A positive, a minus, and something a little interesting. Right now, though, let's see what's going on with the old traffic report. Yeah. Live and local, we are back at it on a Monday morning. Thank you for hanging out with JKJ. We've got a YouTube live stream going if you want to see what's going on here in the studio. It's Mix 100 Denver on YouTube, brought to you by Safeway. And of course, download that Mix 100 Denver app and get it on your phone. Tap that app, it's free. And then down in the corner, there's a little microphone button, and you can send us voice messages all throughout the show. So search that up today on your app store. It's Mix 100 Denver. And get this, starting next week, Mix 100 is giving you an all-access summer to the biggest concerts. We're calling it the Mix 100 All-Access Summer, believe it or not. All the hottest tickets. More details coming on Monday. I'm dying to give away some concert tickets. It's definitely concert time now, you guys.
Now that the weather's a little warmer and
Yes.
nicer, yeah, it
Time
is.
to get out for some live music.
Well, we got some good ones coming to Colorado soon here, too, which is nice.
Yeah,
so.
we really do. So more details on that on Monday. And then actually, Katie, you're going to be out on Saturday. Do you have the details on that?
Oh, yeah, Ameristar. We're going to be up there for a big happy hour. Myself and Big Rob. We're actually going to be out at the Richmond Beer Garden for the summer kickoff season. From 5 to 7 is going to be the happy hour. But yeah, all summer long, they're going to have these big parties up there out at Blackhawk. So we're going to be there, and we need you to come out and hang out with us.
That'll be a lot of fun. Do you know what time you're going to be up there?
Yeah,
on
it's going to
Saturday?
be 5 to 7 on Friday.
Oh,
is
Friday.
the happy
Okay, Friday.
hour.
Perfect.
Yeah, so we'll have like 20 taps, live music, cider,
music.
Suerte tequila margarita. So yeah, it's going to be a good
Wow.
time.
I
We're
want
going
to
party
go
it
to
up.
there.
Yeah,
Oh, good for you guys.
come and hang out.
Hey, listen, at 8 o'clock today, we are going to be doing something kind of fun because the Nuggets lost. And we just want to take our mind off it. We just want a different competition of sorts, and we're going to be calling it the Sauce Packet Bracket. And we're going to need the listeners to call in and give us some sauce ideas out there in the world of fast food, because I came up with a handful of them, but I'm not a big fast food guy. Katie, you can probably dive into this in a little bit.
Oh my gosh, there's so many sauces.
But
Like,
we're going to have to nominate sauces at 8 o'clock
yeah.
for the Sauce Packet Bracket. And then we're
think
going
of my
to
favorite.
wheedle it down over the next week or so. And I don't know, we should figure out like something special with the final sauce. We'll have to figure that out.
You gotta,
Yeah.
you have to bathe
Because it's
in
hard
it.
to plan ahead with this because we don't know how it's all going to play out. We'll have a poll and everything.
Yeah.
Obviously. But anyway, more details at 8 o'clock today with JKJ. We'll dive into PMI here in a minute. This study out this morning is talking about dating apps. The usage appears to have cooled over the past year. They say it's because of frustration when it comes to trying to establish authentic connections. Have you guys experienced this? Like you feel like everybody on the dating app is fake?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, yeah. It's
Are you
it's
involved?
another, it's another form of social media.
Yeah,
Right.
We just talked about how social media is the fakest part of everybody. So online dating is just an appendage of that. And it is, ugh. Yeah, it's
Over it.
Well, because you have to be a little detective just to get to the bottom of anybody's story, and that's exhausting. And you just wish that people were honest about themselves and their intentions, and it'd be a little bit easier. But it's not. So I get it. I've cooled on the dating apps. It's not. No.
Well, it's
It's
just
not no.
I mean, there's also a thing too. Like, if you do swipe on somebody and they, you don't get swiped on or anything like that. Like, there is a depressing part,
There
I guess, of
is.
it too. You know,
Yeah,
Sure.
there's okay. So I don't.
It's
Jeremy,
like constant rejection.
It is, and each app has its own thing, right? Like on Hinge, the thing is anybody can like anybody, but the minute somebody likes you and then you match with them, then you're able to message. And I had somebody like me on Hinge. I matched with them, and I'm like, "Hey, where's your favorite spot to hike?" 'Cause they look like a hiker, and then they unmatched me. I'm like, "Oh, that was too much of a question for you. That was a little bit too much on a Sunday." Like it doesn't make any sense, and that is very frustrating. It really is.
Well, it's cooled, you guys.
Okay.
So I don't know how you're going to meet people now.
Well.
Sorry.
the old-fashioned
good.
way, just slide in the DMs on Instagram or Facebook.
Hang out with
what's
the
up? What's your?
bros
Do you have like an
section.
opening line when it comes to that, Josh? Hey, girl.
No,
No,
no.
no, like specific.
I don't
Just you
think
kind of
so.
tailor it to
No,
the
I
person.
think the best way to ever slide into the DMs for anybody trying to do that is to not just cold call. Don't just be like, "Hey, you up?" or anything like that. Wait for them to post a story because then whatever they're posting, they're very interested in. Message them and make it about them. Hey, what are you doing there? Oh my gosh, that's such a cool whatever they post.
Yeah.
Hey, if they post a picture of their dog, I love your dog. Tell me about it. Then they are like, oh my gosh, this person's interested in me.
Yeah.
That one gets a result.
Smooth.
That one gets a comment back.
Okay. There you go, everybody.
Yeah.
Little DM pro tip there from Joshy Boy. All right, let's jump into PMI. We've got a positive, a minus, and something interesting for y'all this morning. I got to pee this morning.
Do it.
It's a Fort Worth area couple. They're getting married later this year, and they're getting a little bump, a little boost from a very famous ice cream company, and you'll find out why here, because the two people getting married are Olivia Morris and Bradley Blizzard.
Oh my
And
god.
do I need to say anything else at this point?
Thank you.
The Texas Dairy Queen Operators Council, nerds, they are going to give them the Royal Blizzard treatment. They gave him this big old fancy photo shoot at a Dairy Queen restaurant. They're going to toss a bunch of money to their bachelor and bachelorette parties. A ton of merch, a ton of gift cards, and a Mrs. Blizzard jacket for the bride. Anyway, it sounds like they're going to chip in to help pay for some of their wedding as well. But, like, how perfect is that when your last name is Blizzard and have Dairy Queen step up to help you out?
That's
Who
what
would've
you
thought,
hope
I mean,
happens.
truly, who would you
Yes.
thought that you'd get special treatment simply because of your last name? Like, good for you. He didn't do anything.
Like, way
He was
to
just
bank
born.
on that, you know?
Yes.
Way to bank on it. And I think they actually reached out to DQ as well. And it's like, why wouldn't you? It's like a
Yeah.
little playful partnership, and DQ's going to get a ton of publicity over this, as I'm talking about it right now.
I know. It's like, I want to marry somebody with the last name Berea Taco.
Oh my god.
Like, can we
Katy
make this
Berea
happen?
Taco.
I know. Let's just make it happen.
That's so good.
So there you go. Congratulations to the Blizzard couple.
That's funny. That's cute.
Who got the minus?
I got the minus today,
Uh-oh.
and this is just so hilarious to me. So, over the weekend, a woman had a baby. Congrats to her in Alabama. And I don't think the baby has a name yet because she wanted to name this baby probably the worst name you could possibly ever think of. So bad that the hospital did not allow them to officially put it on the birth certificate.
how
So,
funny.
a woman went to social media and she explained to everybody how she had a child over the weekend and wanted to name her baby. I'm going to spell it because what is this? XFRGOLSZZZXY.
I like it.
The
I like it a lot.
pronunciation, I guess, is Zerfgolzi.
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 Obviously.
I like it.
So she took to social media explaining her discontentment with the hospital and how she was not able to name the child what she wanted to name it. And I think that's the dumbest thing ever
That's
because
so dumb.
cyberbullying is a real thing. And everybody in the comments were like, are you insane? She thought she was going to get all of the people backing her and being like, you go, girl, name whatever you want.
Yeah.
And every person on the comments was
I'm
like,
with her.
That poor
what
baby.
are you doing?
I like it.
That's what they said.
Little
They said,
my God.
Zerfgolski.
they said close.
I think it's
they said
beautiful.
the first thing the baby will ever do in its life is go right to any legal department anywhere and change its name legally.
Yeah.
Can you see that little baby marching into a
Yes.
lawyer? He's
mean,
got his
the
little
second-
briefcase.
I don't like this name.
The second
Pass
thing it's
fire.
going to do, or the second it's going to be able to pronounce its name, it's going to go somewhere else and be choosing Lucy or Sarah or anything else.
I want to be a Jane.
This is going to be a
Jane.
famous baby.
Zerfgolzi. I mean, everyone
Zerfgolzi.
talked about Elon Musk.
Sounds like a
and
hockey
his,
player.
His
kind of.
number.
His
that-
child's
yeah.
number, whatever, X-Wing 12 or whatever it was. But, like, there's a limit. There's a limit to what you
I
should
feel like she
name
just
your
fell on
child.
her
Gosh.
keyboard or something. and it's
She
like
sneezed?
Yeah,
Perfect.
right. He just there it is.
Perfect.
There, and I
That's
just
the
remember
one.
everyone gave me so much crap for naming Zoe and spelling it Zowie, saying it was going to be such a issue for her.
Is that really how you
know,
spelled it?
Zowie, Zoe like Bowie. I don't know why are you looking at each other like that.
I
Like,
think that's beautiful.
there really is no way to spell a name, and at least people know it's Zoe. Like we didn't throw an X in there for good measure.
Isn't
know?
it just Zoey?
It's not Zowie is how we spelled it.
'Cause it looks like
Zoe,
Zowie.
like Bowie.
I
Yeah.
mean, the first four
I didn't know
letters of
that.
this child's name are no vowels. They're all
Yes,
consonants. Like that's you
exactly.
can't do that to a
Zerfgolski.
kid.
That's awful.
I think it's a
Zerfgolzi.
beautiful family name.
It's her
Watch her
grandma's
last name be like Smith too. Zergolfsi Smith.
I'm on her
Smith.
side.
Jones.
I think it's beautiful and unique.
Okay.
It's
Let that
disgusting.
baby's light shine.
Oh gosh.
The naming journey.
I don't think this was a minus at all. You should have put this in as a positive.
Really? Okay. Well, you know.
Well, there's that.
What you got over there,
I
Zowie?
do have the interesting, and Tiffany, she spelled it right. But
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Didn't you say your daughter had an AI assistant
Oh
or whatever,
my
and it
gosh.
keeps calling her Zowie?
Yeah.
You
That's
screwed
why.
your daughter.
That's why. I
That's
just thought
why.
you knew.
No,
I just
it's
thought you
coming
knew.
together.
Zowie.
That's why he keeps calling her
No,
Zowie.
and here's the thing. We wrote the name Zoe on a napkin multiple ways and looked at it and decided Zoe was Z-O-W-I-E because it looks so pretty. I still have that napkin. It is still one of my favorite stories to tell about Zoe's name, so I'm going to stand by it.
No,
Like,
and Zowie is a good daughter.
Zoe-
She is
Zoe-
a good
She's
daughter.
a good daughter.
She is. Yeah, I love Zowie. I've
Zoe
met Zowie a
Nana.
few times, and
She's a great kid.
It is a beautiful story.
She's a
Yeah,
great kid.
Zowie's
but-
awesome.
Napkin with names.
Let's
on it.
talk about Tiffany because she is a California woman. She was going on a solo 3-day camping trip in the California mountains, and then she went missing for 3 weeks.
Oh gosh.
I know. Her parents reported her missing April 29th. They didn't hear from her for 9 days. She survived in the wilderness for this long, and she told reporters, because again, they found her. She came out and spoke about it and everything. But at the start of her camping trip, she talked about how she fell off a cliff, became unconscious for 2 hours, injured both of her legs in the process, and then she's a trained horticulturist as well as a pre-Olympian in archery. So she proceeded to splint one of her legs and then pop the other knee back into place before she went on her journey.
What a
that
tough mamma
included-
jamma.
I know. She fought
Literally on a journey as well.
She fought off animals. She survived on leaks and boiled snow. She hiked peaks 11,000 feet high with her legs all jacked up and suffered through 13 snowstorms in these 3 weeks.
She is
I know.
tough.
So she found a little
She's a
cabin.
beast.
She found a little cabin up on the mountains, and she was like, "All right, this is it. This is where it's going to end." And then the person who owned the cabin was coming to check on his property and found her. And thankfully, she was found alive, and she is now
gosh.
recovering. But how crazy is that story? This poor
She's
woman.
like a Navy SEAL.
Yes.
I
to
mean,
have to go
genuine
through all of
question
that.
though. Who wants to go hiking and stay there by themselves?
No, and that's the thing. She
That's
said.
not smart.
She said, "I will probably never take a 3-day long vacation ever again.
That's not
like this will
smart.
never happen." But a lot of people do this. A
Sure
lot
they
of
do.
people go on these solo camping trips.
Just
to
let somebody
prove
know you're going,
You
you
can
know?
do exactly.
That's
Let
the
them
thing.
know where you're at,
don't
what you're
like
doing.
that.
And she said because there were some avalanches in the area, 911 wasn't working in this specific spot where she was stranded, so she couldn't even use her cell phone to call 911.
Only call
Wow.
if you're caught in an avalanche.
I know.
And she was like, "Well, not caught in an
I know.
avalanche, so
It's not that serious, but yeah, thankfully Tiffany
Dang.
is okay.
Tiff.
she's
Got a
BA."
Heck of a story to
Seriously.
tell too.
She's
a
though.
tough mamma jamma.
Man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is
All right.
nuts.
All right. Well, there you go. There's your PMI this morning with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. Coming up, the fun's going to continue today. 7:30, we're going to have another version of Fast 5 coming up. So be ready to call in at 303-691-1649 here in a few minutes. I believe we got some Elitch's season passes up for grabs this
Hey.
week for Fast 5. And then coming up at 8 o'clock today, the Sauce Packet Bracket. We'll need a little help from our listeners. We'll explain coming up at 8 o'clock. Right now, traffic time. time to get your fast on with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. It's time to pick up that phone and give us a jingle for our Monday version of Fast Five. Here's the number, 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. We'll get you in the studios to play Fast Five. As always, if you've never played before, give it a shot. Call us. I want some more newbies on the line today. 303-691-1649. Here's how it works. We'll get you on the line, say, how do you do? Find out how your weekend was, get to know you a little bit, and then I will toss you a category and start a 10-second timer, and within those 10 seconds, you've got to give me 5 things that have to do with that category. Now, what were a few of them we did on Friday, Katy?
Well, you asked for 5 characters from King of the Hill. You also asked for 5 famous televangelists and movies that start with a T. The one that won it was 5 characters from Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, it's a me, Mario!
Dun, 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 dun. Yes, Whitney, the big winner on Friday.
Well done, Whitney.
Yes.
Josh is quickly working through these phone lines. 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649 for Fast Five. We've got a banger of a prize this week for our winner as well.
Oh my gosh, it's such a good one because when you win Fast Five, you're going to win a pair of season passes to Elitch's.
What?
These are $80 each, and they include free parking, free shows, fireworks, dive-in movies, and Fright Fest. So, like you said, Jared, one banger of the prize this week.
That's
when you
right.
win Fast Five.
If you don't win them this week, you can buy those tickets. Like Katy said, they're like, what, $79.99?
Exactly, just under $80.
ElitchGardens.com, so check
Pay for
them out there.
themselves in just a couple visits,
They
too,
really
right?
do. They
Yeah,
really
worth
do.
it.
Worth it. All right, 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. Keep trying. If it's busy, we'll get somebody on the line, and if they don't get it, boom, that instantly opens up another line. So there's that. What do we got here? Julia. Hi, Julia.
Hi.
Hi, good morning. How was your weekend?
It was good. Got the community garden going.
Ooh,
Oh,
what'd you
fancy.
plant?
We planted some. What did we plant? Tomatoes, bell peppers, beets, green beans,
And
all
marijuana.
sorts of
No.
stuff. It's Colorado, you know.
Okay.
And one pot
Didn't
plant
miss a
back in the
beat.
corner. No.
Just one.
Well, that's nice. You have a
that
little
sounds fun.
community garden. I love that. That's great. So who's responsible then for going out and like weeding it and watering it? Is that you?
But, yeah, I try to make the kids do it, but that doesn't happen.
yeah, right.
Right. Right. Well, that's great. Good for you. That sounds like a pretty good weekend. All right, you ready to play some Fast Five?
Yeah, let's try it.
Let's give it a shot. This one came in from a listener over the weekend. The letter is T, like turtle. Turtle. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 birds that start with the letter T. Go.
Oh my gosh. A bird that starts with a T.
Oh my
I
God.
have no idea.
Oh no.
Um,
I'll just say that you could have said turtle doves.
Oh, all I could think
Turtle
of was
dove.
Tweety.
Yeah, and I would have even accepted
That's
Tweety.
okay, that's all I could think of. So.
Well,
oh, that was hard.
there's a bunch
That's
of
a
them.
hard one.
Come Thanksgiving,
Thanks
when
anyways.
you're eating turkey, you're going to be kicking yourself.
Turkey!
Julia, you have a great
Oh.
weekend. Enjoy your tomatoes.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Julia.
Go squeeze your tomatoes. Let's talk to Pam. Hi, Pam.
Hi, how are you?
Super dupes. So tell us about your weekend.
Well, let's see. Got a tattoo on Friday night.
Ooh.
It is Mental Health Awareness Month, so I went to a fundraiser to do that.
Okay,
Okay.
What did you get a tattoo of, Pam?
It is a moon and a flower.
Oh.
Beautiful.
It's
And
pretty cool.
what does that
Yes.
represent?
You know, they just had a whole, 4 pages of things you could choose from, and so that's what I chose.
That's
But
what you
I
wanted.
plan on going back before the sale is over.
Oh, they
And
are
adding
addictive.
to it.
Yeah, once you get
Yes,
one.
they are.
Yeah.
So what did that cost you to get those 2 tats?
The one I bought, it was $50 plus tip.
Okay. That's
Not
a
bad.
steal of a
Awesome.
deal.
Put a moon on me. Here's $50.
Why don't you put a flower there too?
Yeah, why not? Well, as long as I'm here, put a flower next to the moon. I love both of them. Well, that's great, Pam. I don't have any tattoos, so
Yeah.
I guess I don't.
Start.
I don't even know what I would get if I were to get one.
He'd get a He-Man. You know he would.
Probably He-Man.
Just right there.
Yeah, Skeletor on my back.
A back tat of Skeletor. Oh my gosh.
All right, Pam. Let's do some fast five with you, my tatted friend.
Okay, I'll
All right,
try.
here we go. In 10 seconds, I don't know about this one. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 characters from the TV show Family Guy. Go.
Got nothing.
Nothing, huh?
No, my sons would. I don't.
Yeah. 2 stinkers back to back today. 2 stinkers.
That's okay. It was a pleasure talking to all of you.
It was
You
so
too,
nice
Pam.
talking to you, Pam.
Bye, Pam.
Have a good one.
Thank you. 2 stinkers today
Man,
that
you-
I don't think are that difficult.
It's a little foggy Monday for
Saying.
people, I think.
Hi, Linda.
Hi.
Linda. What'd you do this weekend?
We had a relaxing weekend at home.
Oh, jealous.
Yeah, just laid around.
Pretty much.
Did you take a nap?
Pretty much.
Did you take a nap?
Laid on a beanbag.
No,
Doesn't
not so much napping.
Okay.
Just laid around.
Just laid around.
Fun.
All right. Okay. All right.
Just a
Good.
calm and mellow weekend.
All right. You ready to play Fast Five?
I sure am.
All right. No cheating. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 televangelists. Go. She's Googling.
I have none.
No.
Oh. No, the silence was she was thinking.
3 back-to-back-to-back stinkers
Oh,
today.
You are just letting them have it.
Back-to-back stinkers. Linda, see you later.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
See ya.
Huh.
Oh, you were throwing some curveballs, Jer.
I mean, I even asked that one on Friday. Maria,
Hi.
what do you think about this game so far? 3 for 3 here.
They're all really hard.
Okay.
Really?
I've never seen Family Guy.
Oh,
I think Jimmy Graham, is that a televangelist?
I think
Somebody
that
like
is.
Billy Graham,
Billy Graham.
I think Billy Graham. Okay, I was close. I got the Graham.
Pat
I got the
Robertson,
most
Kenneth
part.
Copeland, Joel Osteen, Joyce Meyer. There's a bunch of them.
I always think Tammy Faye Baker. with
Tammy Faye
makeup.
Baker.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's who I think.
Classic.
Yeah, these are hard today.
All that
I
makeup.
did get turtle dove and turkey and toucan.
Oh, Toucan.
Not too bad.
Like Sam, yes.
Yay.
And that's it. So I
That's
don't know.
it.
I still
All
look
right.
off.
You know what? You're actually doing pretty good there.
Yeah, maybe he'll throw this one right down the middle.
Oh,
Right in
maybe.
the strike zone.
I'm coming in hot. This is for
Maria.
Elitch Gardens season passes.
Oh, I
Maria.
know.
I'm just not going to hand these
Exactly.
over. You know, you got to work for it.
I know.
So what'd you do this weekend? Anything good?
I own a little bakery, and so I had a wedding cake due and a birthday cake due this weekend. So
What do you charge
none of
for a
those
what?
kinda work.
How much does a wedding cake cost somebody?
Well, it just kind of depends. I don't do like the big tiered cakes. I just do cutting cakes. So on average, like, I don't know, anywhere from like 50 to 100 plus, this, depending on what you want.
That's pretty
Okay.
reasonable.
But yeah, try to make it affordable. I remember being a bride and it was expensive.
Yeah.
It was really expensive.
And
Give,
that's something. Go ahead.
Give your little bakery a shout out.
Little Pips Bakery. I'm in Centennial and I just do all custom. Anything custom.
Perfect.
We should get your information in
Yeah.
case we need a custom cake at any point.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh,
there
do
are
it.
times, you know.
No matter if you win or lose, hang on the line. I'll have Josh get all your information, okay?
All right, thank you.
In case we need JKJ cupcakes for any reason at all.
You know?
Ooh,
The
Ooh, okay.
need may arise.
You make a mean cupcake?
I make mean cupcake,
What's-
macarons, cake pops.
Yeah, I was gonna
Just
ask you like what your
anything.
best thing is. Like you just are like, I kill it with this. Boom. What is it?
Ooh, macarons or cake pops.
I love
Ah,
macarons.
Katie loves cake
I
pops.
do. I love them
She's
both.
like a toddler.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Who doesn't love a
That's
cake
pretty
pop?
I'm not gonna eat a
Doing
cake
that
pop.
this week.
I'm a grown
Doing that
man.
this
I'm not
week
gonna
for
sit there with a
graduation.
cake pop in
There's
my
no
mouth.
age requirement
Give me
for
a-
a cake pop.
Give me just a slice of
It's
cake.
just handy.
I'm a grown man. I'm not eating a cake pop.
Cake on a stick. That's not a kid thing.
It's a kid
This
thing.
is fun all around.
When you roll into Starbucks and your
Not
kids are in the
anyone.
back seat and they're like, get us something, get us something. It's always like, here, get the kids a cake pop.
Yeah.
Shut them up. All right, Maria, let's have some fun with Fast Five. No sequels. No sequels.
Sequels.
Only one per franchise with this guy. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 movies starring Eddie Murphy. Go.
Daddy Daycare, Mulan, Isn't the cop movie? Shrek.
I would have given you
man.
the cop movie, Beverly
Beverly
Hills
Hills
Cop.
Oh, what is it
Coming
called?
to
What is it called?
America.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then,
All right,
Coming to
excellent.
America, Nutty
Yeah.
Professor. He was in Bowfinger and many, many more.
Norbit. Oh, I
Shrek.
love the movie Norbit.
He's the
donkey.
Maria.
Darn.
You did okay, though. You did
Bummer.
all right.
I did okay.
did.
I did okay.
You did
I'm
all
proud of
right.
myself.
All right, you get back to your baking, and we'll talk to you later.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Have
Hang
a great
on and
day.
let Josh
Bye.
get your info.
Oh, that's right. I hung up on her. She'll call back.
She'll call back.
She'll call
Okay.
back. I forgot about that. That was literally like 2 minutes ago, and I forgot about it.
It's okay.
Moving on to the next. Hi, Steve.
Hey, I'm here for cake pops, by the way.
Thank
No,
you,
you're not.
Steve.
You're a grown man. Stop it.
Thank you,
No,
Steve.
I'm here. Yeah, cake on a stick. It's great.
Duh.
Steve, I'm tempted to hang up
No,
on you.
don't you
I'm tempted
dare.
to just dump this call immediately.
Don't you dare.
Steve, you got to grow up, buddy. You got to grow up.
Sure. Never.
It's just portable. That's just smart. Like
It's just a smart way to
move.
eat cake. In a pinch, you can pull one out of your pocket and eat cake. Oh, that's awesome. All right, Steve. Well, we could never hang out, buddy, but that's okay.
We can.
All right, I have your Fast Five. This one came in from a listener over the weekend. I feel like I've asked this one before, but I'll do it again. In 10
let's go.
seconds, Steve Areno, give me 5 famous astronauts. Go.
John Glenn, Gus Grissom, Jim Lovell. What am I spacing? I'm missing. Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong.
I know.
and
The
then,
one I know.
And then Buzz Aldrin.
Buzz Aldrin. Yeah.
Scott
Oh,
Kelly,
so
if you want a
close.
more modern
I
one.
know. I couldn't believe you got the ones you did. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's gonna get
You
it.
did really good, buddy.
You did.
You did good.
Oh, man.
Ah.
Man.
The copy's not kicked in yet.
That's all right.
Man.
We better let you go, Steve, so you can go get yourself a cake pop.
Yeah. And some coffee.
Yeah. As
Yeah.
consolation, thanks.
Yeah, see you later, bud. Huh.
Man, I really thought he was gonna get it.
Who do we got? Yeah, we'll do Rob. Hi, Rob.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, we're good, buddy. What are you doing today?
Taking the kids to school.
Give them a shout out. Who do you have with you?
Rowan, Stella, and Bodie.
Wow, you got a full car.
Good morning, kids.
What's up, children? Hello, children.
Yeah, they started showing up in pairs.
You're like, all of a sudden you have a car full. You're like, this is
Started
not what I...
multiplying
This is
somehow.
not what I signed up for. All right, buddy. Well, gosh, I don't know if we're going to get a winner today. I guess we might just be doing this until like 10 o'clock today.
You know?
I don't care. I'll just keep going. You dare me
Yeah.
to do it, Katie? You dare me?
Well, I think Rob's gonna get it. I do. I
All
feel
right,
like I got a good feeling about Rob.
All right, buddy. I got one
Thank you.
for you.
Thank you for your confidence.
You're welcome.
Are you a handyman?
Sure.
All right. Well, in 10 seconds, please give me 5 different hardware stores, past or present. Go.
Ace, Home Depot, Lowe's, True Value, and King Supers. They have hardware.
No, that's a grocery store.
They do.
That's
They have
not
hardware. They have
You
No,
can
hardware.
buy a
come
hammer
on.
at
I
King
can't give you
Supers.
King Supers.
You can buy a
They have
hammer
a hardware
at King
aisle.
Supers.
How about
They do.
Harbor Freight instead? That's like a hardware store.
I guess you're right. They do
I
have a
mean, if
hardware
I
aisle.
said 5 grocery stores, dude, if I give you King Supers, all hell is going to break loose on the text line.
Yeah,
All
I hear you.
hell will break loose because King Supers
Gotta
is
keep
not
it
known
fair.
as a hardware store. It's a grocery
But,
store.
you know, if you needed a little tack hammer,
I'm not going to
get it
give you
there.
King Supers as a hardware store. Are you going to hate me forever?
no. No, we're good.
Still
We're
love
good.
you.
All right,
Still
good. We're
love
good.
you.
Rob, go live your life, buddy.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks,
No, he's
Rob.
mad at me. He's mad at me.
Bye. Wow,
There's
I
no
mean,
way that, if you need something from a hardware store, you're going to be like, honey, I'm going to run to King Supers.
The basics you can get it. They have the hammers.
I need
the
to rebuild my
nails.
toilet. I need the
can
toilet inners.
Probably
I'm
get a Phillips screwdriver at King Supers, but you're right. You probably can't get your toilet stuff
not doing
at
it.
King Supers.
Karen,
Hi.
hi. How are you today?
Good.
Uh-oh, your phone sucks.
Oh.
All right, I'm going to have Josh talk to her. Josh, see if you can get her in a better spot. Eric.
How you doing?
Good, buddy. Would you have given him King Supers?
No way.
No.
Not a chance, man.
Oh.
Not a chance.
He was so close, too.
So close. All right, bud, let's do some Fast Five with you. Oh, I got one for you. Give me 5 foods that are yellow. Go.
Bananas, lemons. Oh man.
Did that kid say strawberries?
I think it was
Yeah,
strawberries.
my kid in the back said strawberries. He obviously wasn't listening.
No, that's fine. That's pretty darn cute. All right. Eric,
Oh, solid try, though, Eric.
have a great day, buddy.
Thank you. You too.
See you later.
Bye. Man, are we going to get a winner today?
I don't know what else to do here. What else do I have? Oh, I got another one. Who's been holding the longest? Kelly. Hi, Kelly.
Hey, how's it going?
Super dupes. I mean, again, we might be doing this till 10 o'clock. I don't even care.
I could have gotten the Family Guy one.
Really?
So
You're a big fan?
yes,
Big
yeah.
fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big talker, probably.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. What'd you do this weekend? Anything good?
My daughter had her last gymnastics competition, and so yeah, and we're just looking for the last day of school on Thursday. Super excited.
I know. It's coming up fast. Ugh.
Yes.
Barf.
Yeah.
Do you have any camps lined up for the little one?
Well, we're going to be I'm teaching summer school, and both of my kiddos are going to be going to summer school with me. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Good.
you know.
That's all right. I'm all right with summer school.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Kelly, I got a Fast Five for you. It's going to come in hot. Are you ready?
Okay. Uh-huh.
In 10 seconds, please give me 5 characters from Family Guy. Go!
Peter, Stewie, Meg, Lois, and Quagmire.
Whew. Man.
Yay! Kelly!
I mean, it's almost 8 o'clock. We gotta wrap it up.
She called her shot, and she hit it out of the park. Good
I
job.
don't do that for a lot of people, Kelly. I
I
mean,
know.
very rarely. Very rarely
Thank
do
you.
I
I
do
appreciate that. Oh, I appreciate that. My
Yay.
daughter's going to love it. She loves Elitch Gardens.
that. Yay,
Woo!
perfect.
Yeah,
Absolutely
a couple season
perfect.
passes for you.
Yeah, give you something else to do with the kiddos. So, Kelly, thank you for calling and having some fun. I'm going to throw you on hold, and Josh will come back and tell you about your prize, all right?
Thank you, guys. You guys have a wonderful day.
You too. You too. There you go. That wraps up Fast Five. Again, that one could have gone till 10 o'clock today.
Oh, my gosh. There's
I
so
had to
many.
put a stop to it. It had to be done. All right? And nobody text me about King Supers, all right? Don't you do it.
Would you have taken a Walmart?
If you're even thinking about it. No, because I don't think Walmart's a hardware store.
Yeah, but they have
It's
all
a
the
Walmart.
stuff. Okay.
They can
It's
have a
whole
little
nother-
section of it. That's fine.
Yeah.
But a traditional hardware store. He reeled them all off except
He
one.
did,
I mean,
except
when you
one.
think about it, it's Ace, it's Home
This
Depot,
close.
True Value,
Yeah.
Lowe's, Hewham Woods back in the day. So anyway, all right, good news. We'll be playing some more Fast Five tomorrow morning with some more Elitch's tickets up for grabs. Coming up at 8 o'clock. What were we naming this? Oh, the Sauce Packet Bracket.
Yeah.
Since the Nuggets are out, we need something else to bet on and have some fun with. So we're going to need your help. We'll need your calls and comments because we're going to need 32 different sauces for the Sauce Packet Bracket. Coming up at 8 o'clock with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. Let's dive into traffic. Mm. Yeah, that's right. Ooh. That's us. Here we are.
Bum, bum, bum.
Hi. Reunited, you and me.
Not really.
Back together again. Bum, bum, bum. Here we are, friends. JKJ on a beautiful Monday morning in the Mile High City. Thank you for hanging out with us. We are back together again. Aww.
We are.
So nice.
It didn't seem like it was that long, though.
No, but, well, it was still something. I still missed you guys a lot. I really did. Aww.
That's
That
nice.
weekend didn't feel like a weekend, that's for sure.
No.
If you want to see what's going on in the studios, just hop onto YouTube, search Mix 100 Denver, and boom, you're right there in the studios with us. All brought to you by our good friends at Safeway. And make sure you get that Mix 100 app on your phone. Tap that app. It's free, Mix 100 Denver. And you can send us little voice messages because there's a little microphone in the button that allows you to do that. And our little buddy Drew has sent us his daily dad joke on there.
Yay.
This kid has taken it upon himself to send us dad jokes each and every day, and we think
Love
it's the
it.
cutest damn thing. Here you go. A seesaw! Yeah!
That's good. I have not heard that one either.
I haven't either.
How
That's
do
a
you
new
cut
one for me,
seat in
Drew.
half?
I
That's
like
funny.
He's cute. So thank you,
He
Drew,
is.
for your daily dad joke. We love you, buddy.
Happy Monday, buddy.
Happy Monday. All right, coming up in just a few minutes, we're going to need to light up the phone lines because we're doing something called the Sauce Packet Bracket. We're going to nominate a bunch of sauces and have some fun with this. We're going to explain here in just a few minutes. I do want to give you guys, though, this list that's out this morning that I was kind of getting a laugh over that says, what's something that happens often in movies that is 100% unrealistic?
They hang up without saying goodbye on the phone. I hate
Click.
that. Every time. I hate it. I'm like,
Oh,
why
that's
don't you say
funny.
goodbye? Like
I've never noticed that.
every time they just hang up the phone, and it's always in movies and TV, and it drives me crazy because I'm just like, that person at the other end thinks you're rude.
Please say goodbye.
I think you're rude.
I don't think I saw that one on the list, but that one's
No?
really good.
It's true though.
I like this one when there's a movie with hackers or a guy, trying to get into something. Hackers going, and then typing 300 words per minute, and then 5 seconds later saying, I'm in.
Okay,
I know,
okay.
right?
So I've been watching the Mission Impossible movies because the new one's coming out. That's all they do, Jeremy. I mean,
I'm in.
it's like the most impossible code to decipher, and they're like, okay, I got it. And you're
Yeah.
like, okay, hold on.
Easy does
That
it,
was
Tom.
4 seconds.
Let's see what else. No one is ever looking for parking. There's always parking available.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that should be half the movie if we're trying to park anywhere in
Right?
any downtown
So
city.
unrealistic.
Yes.
The general lack of tiredness.
Oh,
Right.
jeez.
Yeah, we all walk around like zombies all the
I
time.
want one
Yeah.
movie where you just have the main characters constantly complaining, I did not sleep well last
I
night.
Oh my
know.
God, I'm so
Right?
tired. Or being
I
like,
need-
oh, my lower back, I slept funny.
Yes.
so
Complaining.
good.
Right?
That's really good.
Neck's a little sore.
How about falling off of something and catching yourself and hanging there just by your fingertips?
Mission Impossible.
And then
Another one, huh?
Someone able to bring you up with just their strength.
I
Like,
know, just
come
their arm,
on,
one arm, they
really?
lift a person.
Really?
Yeah, that's good.
False. Oh, I do like this one because there's multiple movies where you see somebody crawling around in air ducts, and they're saying that the air ducts are always spotless and very shiny.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
usually a 200-plus pound man moving through them, and there's no screws poking through, and there's no sound as he's like shuffling through them. And again, spotless air ducts. Because it's true. Like whenever you see like Paul Blart or something up in there, they're perfectly clean. Like they've never
300-pound
been
man
running.
up there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what else gets me?
Although I will say you too can have spotless air ducts if you hire Zero Res.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
$75
There you
off
go.
air duct cleaning this month with any carpet cleaning purchase from Zero Res.
Look at you.
Get you some.
Brilliant
I just made
segue.
$800.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I hate when they show food and they don't eat it. Boy, that
There's
drives
a lot
me
of that.
nuts.
A lot of like
That
playing with it on the
drives
Yep.
plate.
crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, I will eat it for you. Like,
But
just
then there's
eat it,
it's
eat
because
it,
a lot of those actors talk about they have to do like 15 takes.
Yeah, so
and
they
there
don't want
are-
to eat it.
There are actors who eat on every take and they're throwing up by the end of that. They're like,
Yeah.
I can't do it
Oh my
anymore.
God.
So
Well, I don't
get
care.
that. I don't care.
For the love of the craft, I want to see you eat it.
I'll give you one more that this always irritates me. Makes me want to become a bachelor. They say unemployed bachelors in beautiful, spacious penthouses in desirable locations.
Yeah.
Isn't that right? They've always got like a beautiful
that's
penthouse.
Barney from How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, I don't think he's
right.
ever talked about his job once. And he's got that amazing suit collection, the penthouse, and all the women. Yeah.
Anyway, there's a bunch on that list. I'm going to throw them up on our socials. You
That's
can
good.
check it out and kind of
what's
get a giggle
funny?
out of it.
One I've always thought about, we all know I'm a Star Wars nerd, Jer, but one I always thought about was like, I just want to see a typical like Wednesday for them because they're always fighting space battles and going from one side of the galaxy to the other. I just want to see an episode where they're just sitting there waiting for the ship to actually get
Just
where it
chilling?
needs to go. Yeah,
Right.
just chilling.
Yeah.
Or they're hitting the grocery store.
Yeah.
Space groceries. Sitting
Exactly.
at the DMV getting tags for their starship. You know,
Galactic
like
stars.
daily mundane things.
That's what I want. An episode of Star Wars where they just do that.
They're like having to call a plumber in because the toilet's not working.
Luke and Leia at the DMV. Like, that's what I
Yes.
want.
Star Wars Chronicles.
sitting in
That's
there
what
while,
we can call
while they're
it.
getting an oil change. You're like, ugh.
That's what I
playing
want.
on their phone.
They're not always fighting the Empire. Come on.
That
Yeah.
would be a really funny like series, like on YouTube or
It'd be
something.
so
It's like
good.
mundane tasks with the cast of Star
Tuesday.
Wars. Chewie's at the groomer.
We
you
could
know?
make it,
Yeah.
dude. Yes, that's my
R2D2.
Chewie gets a haircut.
Yeah.
R2D2 gets his oil changed.
Yeah,
or
so
something
good.
like
So
that. Yeah.
All right, let's have some fun. Let's switch gears here and talk about something kind of ridiculous. So the Nuggets are out. Gonzo. Who are we going to root for now?
Colorado
Timberwolves.
Eagles. They're in
Oh,
the
sorry.
Colorado Eagles are still in the playoffs. Sorry, I know they're an AHL team, but still.
False.
No.
No.
Okay. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
We're rooting for sauce packets.
Oh.
couldn't
I
have
mean,
been-
I'm down food.
I couldn't have
I
been
can do
more
this.
You were so far off.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Okay.
I want to be silly over the next week or so, since we're going to have some downtime now. No Nuggies to talk about and worry about and watch them play. I'm going to create a 32, let's say, team bracket, and I'm going to call it the Sauce Packet Bracket.
I like it.
Yes.
That is
And
awesome.
we're going to fill the 32 bracket here with 32 different sauce packets from various fast food places. I'm not a big fast food guy, so I don't know all the delicious sauces that are out there.
You ain't got to lie to kick it, though.
There's a bunch.
But I know
There's
a
bunch.
few. I
Come
know a
on.
few to get me by. I mean, for years I've raved about the hot mustard at
Yeah.
Mickey D's.
You
It's
should
not
get
like
me
you've
onto
never been
that.
through a drive-through, Jer.
I understand the sauce packet game, but there's a lot of places that I don't go to that might have banger sauces. So here's what we need to do. We're going to open up the phone lines, and you guys are going to nominate the top sauce packets at various fast food places. Do we want to toss in like pizza places? Because I know there's various sauces at pizza places.
Okay, so I think it should be any restaurant is available for
You
game
wanna
as long
do
as it's
any?
as long as it's a packet. Because I know there are sit-down restaurants as well that have their own packets of sauce and that are not like readily available at like grocery stores. I mean, there are places like that. So I think,
Yeah.
and Jerry, I think that gives people the opportunity to tell us sauces that we don't know, other than like the barbecue
I'm
sauce
fine with that.
from.
I'm fine with that. Because again,
Whatever.
we got to fill 32 slots.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right. You twisted my arm.
But not just a packet, because like Chipotle has a honey vinaigrette. It's in a container, but it's a sauce
Anything
that
that
people
comes in
know.
a container yeah.
Like people
you're right.
Like
go
the hot
there for
mustard
that.
is in the little
Yeah.
cup
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
You're right. I'm
that's
thinking
fine.
all like to-go packets and stuff like that.
Okay.
Any sort of sauce / to-go
Okay.
packets.
You're right though, because now I'm thinking of like those bar restaurants, like a Subway has a really good.
garlic aioli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
that-
would take the garlic aioli. Again, that's a fast
That's
a sauce.
food.
Yeah.
More of a fast food.
All right. Okay. Cool.
So
I like it.
we're going to need some nominations. We will fill out the 32 bracket list. We need 32 sauces for the sauce packet bracket. I am going to eliminate just your basic ketchup, mayonnaise, and like yellow mustard.
Yeah, we don't need those in there.
No, yuck.
Yeah.
We're going to eliminate those because those are boring. You got to have some banger sauces for the sauce packet bracket. So if you want to give us a call, we can fill up the lines. I see some texts coming in already. 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649. We need your help. Give us your favorite sauces for the sauce packet bracket from restaurants and fast food places. We'll have some fun with this next. Right now it's traffic time. Thanks for hanging out with JKJ on a fun Monday show. We were all kind of bumming because the Nuggets are out, and, they were top of mind and fun to watch, and we talked about them a lot on the air, and we're like, well, now we have nothing to talk about. So I said, let's do a new competition, and we're going to call it the Sauce Packet Bracket, Katy Cat.
Yeah. I'm all about
Katie's
it.
eyes lit up. She's like, oh, my God.
I know so many sauces.
I know so many sauces. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a bracket, 32 different sauces, and then you guys get to vote on the top sauce. What we'll do is every day throw some of these up on probably our Instagram page in the stories. Katie can create some polls here, and we'll put various sauces up against each other, and then we'll narrow it down. We'll have 16 on each side, down to 8, down to 4, down to 2, and then we'll do a poll for the number one top sauce. It's the Sauce Packet Bracket. So we need you guys to call in and nominate some sauces for the bracket. 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. The text line has exploded with nominations, but we want to call. We want you guys to call. We want to talk to some people today. We had full phone lines during the break, and everybody bailed. So 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. Here's Alex on the line. Hi, Alex.
Hey, how are you?
Well, we're good, buddy. So we're talking sauces this morning. Which sauce do you want to nominate for the Sauce Packet Bracket?
I want to nominate the KFC original sauce.
Ooh, like the original that goes on the original chicken sandwich?
The OG?
Yeah, I think it's just called the KFC sauce.
Simple enough. Are you familiar with the KFC basic sauce?
Well, if I'm thinking what I think it is the sauce that, goes on the original chicken sandwich. Unless the Colonel knows how to do it. That is a great suggestion for the Sauce Packet Bracket.
Alex knows the Colonel. All right, so KFC sauce is what you want on the sauce bracket. Okay, let me make a note. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these sauces at the end of this. I've got a bunch here coming in on text, and I'm going to layer them into this bracket, and then we'll compete, okay? So make sure you go follow us on Jeremy, Katy, Josh on Instagram, all right, Alex?
Cast your vote.
Cool, yes, we'll do.
Thanks, brother. The biggie coming in, with multiple votes on the text line is just your basic Chick-fil-A sauce.
Oh, yeah.
So we got to put that down. So Chick-fil-A sauce. Okay, and then the other one that I'm getting a bunch of nominations for on the text line is Popeye's Blackened Ranch. Are you familiar with that? What is that one about?
It is so good. It's just like a spicy ranch that they have that they've added even more seasonings into an already flavorful ranch
Is it
dressing.
full of pepper?
Is
that
Yeah, it's got pepper,
peppery?
but it's got a little bit more than just that. So, yeah, Popeyes is known for their sauces as well. They've got a couple, but the Blackened Ranch is definitely a favorite.
All right,
so.
well, we'll put the Chick-fil-A sauce and Popeye's Blackened Ranch on there as well. Here's Robert. Hi, Robert. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Good morning, buddy. So what sauce, or if you got a couple, I'll throw a couple on here if you have a couple for the Sauce Packet Bracket.
So the first one would be a Crazy Carl Spicy Ranch.
Katie, yeah. So it's got a little,
I just got to try that, and it was so good.
I've never been to a Crazy Carl's.
Yes.
Are those local?
To Fort Collins.
Yeah,
it's mainly Fort Collins and Loveland.
Yeah.
So you have to come up here, Jared. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. You can mail me some, Robert. And then what else you got?
Oh, and then the other one would be the Raising Cane's if it hasn't been mentioned already.
Oh, just the basic Raising Cane sauce?
Yeah.
That's a banger of a sauce.
That is a banger.
That's very similar to the Chick-fil-A sauce because they do that thing where they combine the mayo, the ketchup, the black pepper, the spices, and they just kind of throw everything into a bowl and stir it up. All right, so Raising Cane's sauce for the Sauce Packet Bracket. All right, I wrote them down, dude. I got them. Thank you, Repeat Robert. Have a good day.
Noms, Robert.
No problem.
Later, Gator.
Bye.
Okay, here we go. Now the phone line's ringing. If you guys want to nominate a sauce packet from any fast food place for the Sauce Packet Bracket, 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. Here's Rob on the line. What's up, Rob? Rob.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, coming at you. It's Rob. Hey.
Hi, Rob.
Hi, Rob. All right, so we're doing the Sauce Packet Bracket. What are you putting in?
My go-to girlfriend, Tabasco, the hot, spicy girl. That's fine.
You're making it weird, buddy.
No, that's a good pick because
That's
she
Can
goes
you
on
just
everything.
get like a little packet of Tabasco somewhere?
Oh,
like
yeah,
who has
gas
that?
stations.
Oh, they have miniature bottles.
Yeah.
Little.
Are you
So-
that guy that's got the Tabasco on his side in the little holster? Have you seen those? You can buy a little leather holster and keep your Tabasco in it. Yes.
I might have to get that.
I know, yeah, right. Now you got
Just-
my wheels turning.
Just a hunch. All right, buddy. I put Tabasco down. I guess you can get the Tabasco at like Chipotle, right?
Yeah.
Too. Didn't they used to have the counter there with all the different?
And you can get the little packets at multiple restaurants. So it is, yeah. Tabasco's a good nomination.
All right, buddy.
That's
I wrote
going
it
in
down.
there.
Thank you, Rob. Have a good day. All right, something's up with his phone.
Bye.
We're talking sauce packet bracket. You want to nominate your sauce? 303-691-1649. Patrick, what's your sauce?
The Jack in the Box taco sauce.
Oh.
I mean, has your mother ever made anything as delicious as the Jack in the Box taco sauce? It goes on everything. It's not just for tacos. That's
Really?
the genius behind it.
It goes on everything,
you-
Patrick?
You got on everything. You got a wedding cake that costs $10,000. Make it an $11,000 wedding cake. Jack in the Box taco sauce. I'm telling you, it
All
goes
right.
on everything.
All right, I'm putting it down. I've never had it.
Incredible.
I feel like you're using it in foreplay, though. So
Oh, no. There's
I-
hot.
I have a hunch that he keeps a little of that next to the bed.
It'll spice it up. It'll change your life.
Yes. Spicy.
Yeah, buddy. All right, so I've got it down for the sauce packet
right.
bracket. Thank you, Patrick.
Have a good day.
See you later.
You too.
You guys, there's like hundreds of these coming on the text line. Call us 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649. We're listing out all the packets for the sauce packet bracket. We're going to do an elimination on our social, Jeremy, Katy, Josh on Instagram, and we're going to get it down to the final best sauce, and then we got to figure out what to do with that sauce. Maybe Josh will do something crazy like
Maybe it's the JKJ official sauce.
you
know what I
no, I
mean?
want to fill up a
Like-
bathtub with all the sauces and have
Oh,
Josh
you wanna
lay
go
in it.
crazy,
I think I really
actually.
do.
Okay.
Denny,
What's up?
what's up, buddy? It's the sauce packet bracket. What are you putting into it?
I would say the Bronco berry sauce from Arby's.
What is the Bronco berry
Yes,
sauce?
and you dip the jalapeno poppers in it, and it's
Yes,
so good.
yeah, that's what it comes with.
I've never had the Bronco berry sauce. Again, as a grown man, I don't know if I could ask for that.
Yes, you
Hey,
can.
give me a couple packets of that Bronco berry sauce.
It has like pieces of like chili flakes in it, and it's like sweet. So then it kind of mellows out like the jalapeno when you have it with
Huh.
cream cheese.
Yes, it's like the sweet and spicy.
All right,
oh,
dude.
they do it right there at Arby's. That's
All
such
right,
a good pick.
I'll put it on the list. We'll see what it goes up against in the sauce packet bracket. Thank you for
All right,
calling.
thanks.
Later, Denny. Where's like all the biggies?
I
Where's the
love
Mickey
this.
D's sauces?
Well, they're still coming.
Where's the Taco Bell Diablo sauce? Where's that at, you guys? No one has nominated the McDonald's hot mustard. You know what? Screw you
Are
guys.
you just going to put it
I'm
on
putting it down
ice?
right now.
You know what?
This is my sauce packet bracket.
Well, it needs to be on there because like
The hot
all
mustard.
three of us agree that's one of the best sauces out there because it really can go on everything. So,
really can.
yeah, hot mustard's it.
Bonnie.
Yes.
Yes, it's Bonnie. Okay, so what are you putting on the bracket?
I'm going to put Taco Bell Fire.
There
Sorry,
it
I'm not a
is.
Diablo girl,
There
but
it is.
Fire for sure.
So is fire right under Diablo?
Yeah.
Is that how it goes?
Yes.
Yep.
There's medium,
Yep.
hot, fire, Diablo. All right, let me put it down. Fire.
Alrighty.
Fire sauce. Did you know a long time ago I was squeezing one of those packets, like twisting the top, and it popped open and shot me right in the eye.
Oh, ow.
Oh, no.
You have never felt pain until you've got a fire sauce in your eye.
You'll
I
shoot
think it was
your eye
medium,
out.
actually, because I'm a lightweight. It was medium sauce right in my eye, Bonnie.
Oh, still, that
Ooh.
That's
stinks.
rough. That's rough.
It is.
Yeah, and I got to argue with you guys. I can't even believe that you compared the cane sauce to
Chick-fil-A.
whatchamacallit,
It was Chick-fil-A, right?
Chick-fil-A. I was like, cane sauce is disgusting.
Oh.
Chick-fil-A, I could like lick that stuff out by itself.
Yeah.
Oh, and believe me, I have,
Yeah.
Bonnie.
Chick-fil-A sauce
yes.
is on a different plateau all by itself.
I think
for
we've all
sure.
done that thing
Yes.
where we lick that little Chick-fil-A container. Get your tongue in there.
Yes.
Yeah. While making eye contact
Yeah,
with your spouse.
made it weird.
You're making it weird.
Make it real
Do it while you're
weird.
looking at
We don't
your
have a-
coworker.
Miranda in the restaurant.
Yeah. All right, Creepy Bonnie, you have a good day.
Thanks, Bonnie.
Bye. All right, here's Aaron. What's up, Aaron? Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
We're good, buddy. We're doing the sauce packet bracket. What are you putting on the bracket?
Kokoro, their chicken katsu sauce.
What the hell is that?
It's the little
Healthy, fast Japanese.
Yeah, it's like you go in there and you get the rice bowls, and then they have all the different sauces you can add to it. Almost kind of like a Tokyo Joe's, a little more authentic.
I am so naive when it comes to these sauces.
The best. I love Kokoro.
Okay, so it's just called Kokoro
There's not many
sauce?
around town, but they're delicious.
They are delicious.
It's just called Kokoro sauce?
It's called the chicken katsu sauce. It's like an appetizer where it's just like panko breaded chicken cut into little strips.
I'm going to guarantee you that one is going to
sauce
be probably eliminated in the bracket pretty quick.
But still a great pick. Like,
all right, you got Katie's heart after that one.
I like that.
Thank you, Aaron.
Good job, Aaron.
Thank you.
All right, buddy. Chad.
JKJ, what's good? How are you?
We're good, buddy. It's a fun Monday show here. We're putting together the sauce packet bracket because the Nuggets lost and we need something else to bet on now.
Yeah.
Understood.
All right, what are you putting on the bracket?
Yeah, I thought of another one on hold too, but the one that I originally thought was Wingstop Ranch.
You know what? You're not alone. There's a lot of people nominating that on the text line, actually.
Yeah, it's honestly one of the better ranches out there, in my personal opinion. I think it's just a good one.
Chad's a bit of a ranch connoisseur.
But you're absolutely right, Chad. Like that. So they have their chicken sandwiches where they dip them in the flavors. So you can get like lemon pepper and they dip it. And then you get that ranch on top, Chad.
Oh,
It
Chad.
is just mouth watering.
Can you see Chad at like a ranch tasting event or something with
Yes,
the little
I
cups? He's
can.
on
He's got an official ranch taster, name
bib
tag.
and
Exactly,
apron.
right? My name's Chad. Yeah, I see that.
All right, so I got Wingstop Ranch down, and like I said, you're not alone. There's a ton of that coming in on the text line.
Good pick, Chad.
Solid
Thank
pick,
you very
Chad.
much.
You have a great Monday, buddy.
You guys too. Thanks.
Later, Gator. Oh, man, lines are packed. Anthony.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, dog. All right, so you've been thinking about sauces all morning? I know I have.
Yeah, I've been trying to sauce it up with you guys.
Yeah.
Show you my sauce.
Yeah, you are. All right, so what sauce are you putting on the sauce packet bracket?
I'm putting Tam sauce from the Tam's Burger out there in California.
Oh, see, I'm not familiar
You're
with
not
this one. You have to tell us about it.
I don't know about this sauce.
Tell us
dude.
about it, Anthony.
It's not a
It's like a mixture of Thousand Islands / cane sauce.
It's not a well-known place, though. If it's only out in California, right?
Well, and you said
Yeah, it's a more California-based
I'll put
company.
I'll put it down. I don't know if it's going to make the bracket. So it's tan sauce at what's the place?
Tam's Burgers.
Oh, Tam's Burgers. Okay. All right. I put it down. We'll see if that one makes the bracket or not. But thank you for calling in.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, later, Gator.
Thanks, Anthony.
I feel like I made him mad.
Bye.
I made him mad.
Well,
didn't
no,
I?
you're giving it representation.
Okay, I want to give a couple shout outs to a couple texts coming in. Oh, where did they go? Here we go. Papa John's garlic butter cup.
Oh, my
I'm gonna put that
gosh.
one down. Although I will say, like, that one might have to fight it out with Domino's garlic butter sauce that they have for the bread dippers. Papa John's garlic butter cup. You're a garlic butter cup. All right, garlic butter cup. All right, I got it down. Daniel, welcome to the show.
Hey guys, how are you today?
Well, this is just ridiculous.
Yes, we're having fun.
We're doing the sauce packet bracket. What are you putting on there?
I have, first of all, I have nothing but respect for the fact that the Nuggets lost, and I switched gears from basketball to dipping to Nuggets. I thought that was a great transition.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My mind went immediately to food. Like, Nuggets lost. All right, let's move on to food.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I put two?
Yeah.
Super. I don't know if this qualifies or not, but it's Red Robin's campfire sauce.
Oh, I'll take it. That's a good sauce.
Oh, it's legit, man. It's so good.
Campfire sauce. Yeah, you dip your fries in that all day long.
Yes, and your burger.
Oh.
Oh.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. All right.
Let's just sit on the line and moan the whole time.
Yes. That's tomorrow morning. Call us and moan at 8 o'clock.
Sweet. New topic. And then my other one, since we're talking about losing Colorado teams, at Coors Field, Do you guys ever have the Louisiana hot chicken sandwich that comes with a packet of Louisiana hot sauce?
No, but I'm intrigued.
Now I've got a reason to go back to Coors Field.
Josh is in the other room.
At least to get the sandwich.
Josh is in the other room answering calls, and he has fist bumping in the air right now. He's like, "Let's go!" All right, so that's Louisiana.
There you go. There's my two. Thanks, guys.
What was the name of that sauce? It's just
Louisiana hot sauce.
That's it.
Louisiana hot.
Yep, you got it.
Louisiana hot at Coors Field. All right, I got it down, my man. Thank you, Daniel.
Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
See you later. Well, and I think that's the Louisiana hot sauce is just the brand of hot sauce. They actually come in the bottles and whatnot as well. Yeah, it's a brand of hot sauce. That one's legit, too.
I like it.
So good.
What do we know about Whataburger's honey butter?
Oh, wait a minute.
Do we want that
honey
one on?
butter's so good. Whataburger. Okay, here comes
I'm
Josh.
sorry.
Here
Yes.
comes Josh.
Whataburger is like one of my favorite places of all time. Their honey butter sauce is like to die for.
Okay.
It's so
I'm putting
good.
it down.
I love that one. I'm so
putting
glad
it
someone
down.
said that.
There was something from Little Caesars that came in too. Oh, where did it go?
Crazy bread
They have
sauce,
the crazy-
right?
yeah.
It's
Little
the crazy
Caesars
bread
crazy sauce. I'm putting that down
Yes.
since nobody has said that.
And the Buffalo Ranch, somebody said from
Oh
Little
my
Caesars
gosh.
as well. They have a really
It's
good
so
Buffalo
good.
Ranch.
It's like creamy, spicy ranch.
Yes.
And then I gotta put down Arby's sauce because multiple texts
Oh,
coming
yeah.
in.
Yes.
That's a classic.
The Arby's sauce, and then I
And the
also want to say the
horsey
horsey sauce from
Yeah,
Arby's.
they should get a couple nods.
Arby's
Horsey
is
sauce
getting
is
two.
so good.
Well, Arby's got 3 because that Bronco Berry sauce also.
Yeah,
but
what
that's
the heck?
okay.
Oh, I gotta see where we're at here.
Bronco Berry
Their
is
food's so
it.
bad they have to get really good
You know,
sauces.
Oh, easy, Josh.
Sauce
I don't think they
up.
advertise. We got a few more slots. What sauces do you want to go on JKJ's sauce packet bracket? Since the Nuggets are out, we are going to be betting on sauce packets now. Give us a call, 303-691-1649. 303-691-1649. We can take a couple more, and then I'm going to lay out this bracket this afternoon. Hi, Jessica.
Hi.
Hi, good morning. So what
Good morning.
sauce do you want to put on the sauce packet bracket?
I'm actually kind of shocked it's not on there yet. Dave's hot chicken sauce.
Yeah.
I like it better.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I love Chick-fil-A sauce, but like Dave's hot chicken sauce is where it's at.
It's where it's at. And their chicken, too. All those seasonings, right? That paprika
How do we
forward.
keep them straight?
Oh,
We've got the KFC sauce,
yeah.
Dave's hot chicken, Raising Cane sauce, and then the Chick-fil-A sauce.
Well, they're all different,
People
though.
be dipping chicken.
We love to dip the chicken.
That's the bottom line.
And right, it is also just in the entire cup of sauce. Jessica, have you ever done that? Like dip your whole chicken tender in a cup? Oh my gosh, that's how you do it.
Jessica, I got to let you go so you can go find a treadmill, all right? Thank you for calling.
Thanks.
Me
All right, have
too,
a good
girl.
day.
Me too.
Megan.
Hey, so I'm nominating Culver's honey mustard. It is the absolute best.
Oh, I hear nothing but good things about Culver's. All right,
It's so good.
Culver's.
And it's a honey mustard?
Yes, you can't find any honey mustard like it. I even eat it on my burger.
Yummy.
All right, that's a solid sauce when you can mix and match, with it. All right, I've got it down. Megan, you have a great Monday.
You too. Bye.
All right, bye. Wade.
Hello. I definitely need to go to fast food a little bit more. A lot more sauces than I know.
Dude, I had no idea there was so many sauces.
Wow.
I know, buddy. All right, so what's your Jesus?
I wasn't ready.
Oh my God. Jesus loves sauces. It's in the Bible.
It is. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
Wade, what are you taking?
The Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce.
Oh,
that's a
dude, that's
classic.
that's the poly sauce.
Got to.
All right.
Yes.
All right, I got
Yes.
it down. All right, that's solid.
Thanks,
That's a
guys.
solid sauce. Thanks, Wade. Have a
Yes,
good day.
sir. Have a super duper day.
You have a super duper day. Super dupes. Is it Eliza?
It's Aliza.
Aliza. What's up, Aliza? Thank you for calling for the sauce packet bracket. What are you going to nominate?
I'm going to nominate Blackjack's Spicy Ranch.
Another pizza place.
Blackjack.
All right.
I like
I didn't know they had
pizza.
a spicy
Oh.
ranch.
They do, dude. It's like
I love blackjack.
Really
That's
good.
an underrated pizza place in general.
Yeah,
So good.
They got
absolutely.
a banger of a pizza
The
there.
cheesiest.
You're
Like,
the
so
cheesiest.
cheesy.
It's so good. It's so yummy.
It is.
It's so yummy.
Again, underrated, but that ranch. Ooh.
Thank you. You have a good day.
Okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
bye-bye.
Bye. You
Old
guys,
Aliza.
I'm so
I don't know.
hungry.
Kendra.
Hi.
Hi. I got to ask you a question before we take yours, Kendra. Would you accept the Texas Roadhouse cinnamon butter on the sauce packet bracket?
Oh my god.
Yes, absolutely.
Would we accept cinnamon butter?
Yeah, I think so.
We have to.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to put it down because multiple people are texting the cinnamon butter.
Honey butter, right?
Yeah, it's
No,
like
it's like
cinnamon.
It's cinnamon. There's
cinnamon
cinnamon
butter.
taste there.
Yeah, it's cinnamon butter. All right, Kendra, what's yours?
The Slim's Chicken Cayenne Ranch.
Oh my God, more
Slim's
chicken.
chicken is so good. That Cayenne
Yes.
Ranch is fire too. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's amazing.
It is.
All right, I've got
I'm
it
obsessed
down.
with it.
I know. And I am too, especially today. I'm gonna have to go just dip everything in something,
I know.
right? Like
Seriously.
just
Right.
I'm gonna dip my fist in just Cayenne Ranch.
dip everything everywhere.
It's burning. It's burning. Don't do it if you have a paper cut.
Oh gosh.
Kendra, have a great day. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
See you later.
Bye.
All right, I think we're pretty close. I got to cut it off because we got to get into traffic.
Can
Did
I say one thing really
Please,
quick?
which one do you want to do?
What? How did we miss this? The Big Mac sauce.
I know.
Oh my God.
Big Mac sauce.
There's
Come
so
on.
many though. I have to say one
I
because
think
it
we're
is-
close to having it full.
We are, but we have not mentioned the Culver's Wisconsin cheddar cheese sauce that you get to dip your French fries in. Like they
yes.
are known for that.
That's what they,
It's
that's like their sauce.
And in like sauce like competitions around the
Yeah.
country, it comes in number one quite often. So I'm
that's
just
a good
going,
one.
I got
we
room.
Can't. Yeah,
Because
we
we
have
can
to.
we can add
What
that.
is it?
It's a Wisconsin. Their cheddar cheese Culver's.
It's good.
sauce.
It's good.
Yeah, the Wisconsin cheddar cheese
right.
sauce.
We
That's
can
what
we can
it is.
replace
Oh
the
my gosh, it's
California one
so
with
good.
that.
It's so good.
I think we got it. The Five Guys Heinz mayo. Isn't that just basic
That's
mayo?
just Heinz. That's just Heinz mayonnaise.
Yeah. Okay, we're not taking.
We don't
that
even
one.
have
I'm
Freddy's
not
or
taking that
In-N-Out
one.
in there yet.
Oh, Freddy's sauce. The fry
Freddy's
sauce.
In-N-Out spread.
Listen, I think we have
In-N-Out has the spread.
We have
You
about
gotta put the spread in there.
5.
Jer,
we
In-N-Out
gotta-
spread.
All right. Okay.
In-N-Out spread,
Stop
Jeremy.
yelling.
I know, right?
In-N-Out
Jer,
spread.
In-N-Out spread.
I don't even know what that is, but I wrote it down and it sounds naughty.
He's like, spread them, Jared. Got it.
In-N-Out spread. Okay, good. I think we've got like 3 left, so we'll fill those
Okay,
on our
all
own.
right.
We'll talk off the air.
Okay.
I'll put together this sauce packet bracket later today. We can maybe talk about this after the show too.
Okay,
Who we want to pair up
perfect.
against each
We'll have a
other.
meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
We'll have a
very
sauce
this is very
meeting.
important stuff here. And then what we'll do is we'll be throwing the poll up on the eliminations on our social on Instagram. I'll have Katie do that. Jeremy, yeah, you. You're into this, so it'll be Jeremy, Katie, Josh on Instagram. Jeremy, Katie, Josh, all one word, Instagram. And then follow along, and then you can vote every day, and we'll whittle it down to number 1, and then we'll figure out what we'll do with that first place sauce.
Yes.
I love that.
Would you be down to getting a bathtub full of it, Josh?
Yeah, are you kidding
Oh,
me?
okay, I thought you were gonna ask me. I was like,
No, we'll get Josh in there.
If it's spicy, I don't know though. 'cause
That's the
gonna. If a spicy one wins, I don't know.
It burns when I pee now.
There's a lot of spicy ones on there.
We'll figure that out when the time comes.
Thank you to everyone for coming with it today, though.
Yeah, that was
right?
good.
Like this was
The
fun.
text line is
Yes.
on fire right now. So,
Making me so hungry.
all right, it's just so ridiculous, but we all love sauces. So follow us on Instagram, Jeremy, Katie, Josh. All right, the fun will continue here in a few minutes with a trending report. We'll get you updated on everything that's going on locally. Right now, though, traffic. Yeah, thank you for having us on a fun Monday. You can see what's going on live here in our studio. We are parked in Lone Tree, Colorado, because we are live and local. We're actually here in state. We're not being pumped in out of state pretending to be here. No, we're live and local. We are right next to Park Meadows Mall. We can run over and get a Cinnabon and do some shopping at Hot Topic if we want. Find us by searching Mix 100 Denver on YouTube, all brought to you by our good friends at Safeway. Okay, this guy named Russ, he couldn't let this go. He's like, I got to get this in for the sauce packet bracket. And I can't believe we forgot this one. He sent us a voice message on the app. How did we forget that one?
He shouldn't have let it
company.
go. Good for him. That's a brilliant one.
Thank you, Russ. We did put that sauce on the sauce packet bracket. You have
So
to. That
good.
is a banger of a sauce.
Their onion rings.
Oh,
Gosh.
girl, please.
I'm starving.
Forget about it.
Please. Thank you again to everybody who participated in the sauce packet bracket. Absolutely
That was
exploded.
fun.
So we'll get that up onto social. We're going to dive into a trending report now. Some of the big stuff that happened over the weekend. Did you guys see that Mexican Navy ship hit the Brooklyn Bridge?
Oh,
was
my
really
God.
God, that was scary,
It was
wasn't
really
it?
sad. A couple people have since passed away from that.
Yeah, like just totally snapped the masts in half. Boop.
Yeah.
And there was people up there.
That's not
What
what
were they
you
doing
want.
up there?
Celebrating, man. They had the lights and stuff. It looked really pretty till it hit the bridge.
Scary. I know. There's like actual video of people
Yeah.
falling off of those and boom, hitting the ship.
And quite confusing to just wake up to and see that a ship hit the Brooklyn Bridge, and it was like, wait a minute, what?
I know.
Like, just insane.
I don't have the info. I would imagine they shut that bridge down for a while too.
Probably, yeah.
To make sure everything was okay. So that was scary. Some bad news over the weekend with former President Joe Biden been diagnosed with prostate cancer, which
sad,
absolutely horrible. Very aggressive, this one. It's a 9 out of 10 on the aggressive scale, which is very bad news. Made its way into his bones, and they say it appears to be hormone sensitive, which allows for effective management. I'm not familiar with all that, but that's good news.
That's positive news.
Obviously, he's reviewing treatment options with his physicians and talking to his family. And again, it's like no matter what party you're with, that's
He's a
horrible
human
news.
being.
You
I
know,
don't want him to get cancer.
Yep.
That's awful.
We
Bad
wish him
news.
the best.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Bad news. Speaking of bad news, Katy Perry is allegedly no longer wanted in Las Vegas because her residency at Resorts World actually lost money. There was a bidding war over her, whether she was going to go to Resorts World or Caesar's Palace, I believe. And Caesar's lost, but it sounds like they won because they were paying Katy Perry $750,000 to $900,000 a show.
Oh my gosh!
Can you imagine? And nobody went and saw her, so they were losing money each and every night that she was set to perform.
They said, "Don't come back.
Please don't ever come back."
Jeez.
So I feel bad for her.
I do too.
Do you? She's worth like $500 million, isn't she?
400
Okay,
actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Let's not give her too much.
I mean-
$400 million.
Nobody likes to be made fun of, though, and she's got a lot of
I
reasons
do.
people are making fun
She's
of her
not
right
that,
now.
The timeless artists are the ones that do residencies.
I
Like I think
know.
of Celine Dion. You know, she's the famous residency there. Carrie Underwood.
Mm-hmm.
She's not
And
like,
many more. But not Katy
timeless.
Perry.
You're not going out there to see Teenage Dream 16 times.
No.
Like
I kissed a girl over and over and over and
no.
over.
no.
Pass. Hard pass. And then I do want to tell you about this. Final Destination Bloodlines won the box office this weekend. I mean, it's $51 million they brought it in. I guess it's a slow time, but that's big for this time of year.
And big for this franchise.
And it's a franchise best, they said.
Yes.
$51 million. And the reviews, I was reading it, like people really enjoyed the latest Final Destination. They're happy about it. They said it's pretty darn good.
That's crazy to me just because like they waited best to last to figure out all the ways to make people die.
Well,
Like,
isn't
it's
it kind
a
of now
thing,
like that group of people that grew up watching those are now adults and they want to go see the nostalgia factor.
Sure.
And like I think it kind of hits home for a lot. Like I told you earlier, I like those movies. I think they're kind
like
of
'em
funny.
too, so.
And there's a
I
little
don't like to
nostalgia
be
there.
anxious, and they make me anxious.
They
Oh,
do.
really?
It's
They do.
uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable.
It's very uncomfortable.
Well,
yeah,
I still
like to
won't
know
drive
what's
behind
coming.
a log truck.
Same.
I really won't.
That's right.
I won't do it.
Same.
All right, what's going on locally?
All right, well, yesterday was the big tornado Sunday in Colorado, so we're seeing some stuff on the news. People still cleaning up all the stuff that happened in Adams and Arapahoe County. 17 buildings, including 6 homes, were destroyed or damaged. Then in Elbert County, officials say at least 19 homes were damaged or destroyed near Elizabeth. So a lot of severe weather happening yesterday across the state of Colorado. And they're saying this afternoon we could see some more of that hit at least the Front Range.
Well, that
part of
ain't
the
right.
mountains. So
It's that
get
time.
ready for it. Also, a very heartwarming story. I love this one out of Loveland because the Loveland Police Department doing work. So this gentleman, local high school student, Eric Olivas, we've got prom coming up. So he really wanted a nice, fun, unique way to ask his friend Courtney to prom. So he contacted the Loveland Police Department and was like, hey, would a couple officers be willing to come and, make it a big deal for me to ask Courtney to go to prom? And they were more than happy to do it. And there is video, and it is quite hilarious.
Did they cuff her and throw her in the back of the car?
No, they did not.
They
did
should've.
not.
You're going to prom
We've
whether you
got,
like it or not.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
if she
your
says no, then
They
punishment.
stick the
arrest her.
canine unit on her.
Right? You will say yes.
Shows up in a
the
cast.
Get him off me.
Officers Hurst and MacArthur teamed up with Eric, and it was really neat because they went to Courtney's house, and you can see there's video of it. They walk up to her door, and they're like, we tried to go smiling so she knew that nothing was wrong, but
You still see
everybody
two cops approaching
when
you.
See, exactly. 2 cops come into your door, and they say, does Courtney live here? And she's like,
And
oh
then
my
they
God, it's
taser,
me.
drop her.
No,
Taser,
no
taser,
tasing.
taser.
There was no tasing in the story, but they did point out that Eric was there. And the minute she saw her friend, she was like, okay.
Eric, what are you
I'm not
doing?
in trouble. And then
Eric?
the officers were like, yes, he would have a question to ask you. And so he got to ask her. She said yes. And the whole thing is just absolutely
That's
heartwarming.
cute.
That is
I
cute.
love it. And I love that the Loveland Police Department stepped up and did something that really connects them with their community in that way. Like their job is to keep us safe, and that's a hard job. But when they can do something fun like this, I'm all
It is
for
fun.
it.
It's
I
a
like it when they
cute
do this
for
kind
it.
of stuff.
Late prom, though.
Oh, well,
Late prom.
I think this happened last week. So,
Okay.
yeah, I
Okay,
think
yeah.
they went to prom this past weekend. But either way, a very lovely story coming
really
out
good.
of Loveland. How about this one? Best buffet in Colorado.
Oh.
Country buffet?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
And
no.
how
Golden Corral?
I
Yeah.
thought they'd at
Yeah.
least get a look, but no, this is called SAFTA, and it's recognized.
Sounds like
because-
something you do with your taxes.
right?
Sounds like an
It
allergy
does.
medication.
Sounds like
Take
the loans
SAFTA 3
for
times a day.
students, right?
Yes.
Side effects, eh?
Yes, but so this place is getting some looks because they've got a unique.
How do you
way.
spell it?
SAFTA.
T-A?
Yeah, so
SAFTA.
they're doing more than just eggs Benedict. They've got an Israeli brunch menu that has pastries, hummus dishes, seafood, and more.
That's a
lot
good-looking
of,
buffet.
It really
Is it?
looks good. Yeah, so they're
Whoa.
saying the best in Colorado and making it on this list of best brunch spots.
Okay.
in
Mediterranean
I'm
food,
not
too.
mad
I
at
like
it.
that.
That's a good-looking buffet.
I thought you
Kind
guys
of a classy
would like
joint,
it.
too. Like, the
Yeah.
actual place looks nice.
Yes, yes, yes.
Well,
So-
do you like Israeli food? Like, I actually
do.
I really do.
I
Like,
do.
Their lamb tagine.
Well, the whole Mediterranean diet. I love
Yeah.
all those flavors of like
A lot of
olives
beans.
and feta and olive oil, and there are a lot of beans in there, fishes and things like that. So
Beans
yeah.
and fishes.
Not mad about it.
I'm a fan. I'm definitely going to be checking out SAFTA.
It's a good-looking restaurant. Like,
It
are
really
you were
is.
looking at the pictures
yeah,
online?
I actually like the aesthetic of the place. It looks
It's
cool.
really good looking. Well,
Yeah.
how about a free plug for them?
Hey.
Beans and fishes.
This will make you laugh. How about a Summit County man? First of all, he was caught for running a stop sign, right? So cops
Done
pulled
there.
him over. They were like, listen, you can't be, you got to stop the whole 3 seconds. Then they found out he didn't have insurance or a valid driver's license. And they were like, this guy. Then a short time later, they pulled the same guy over, different deputies, same dude, initiated this traffic stop traveling 79 miles an hour in a 50. So that'll get you,
Katie?
right? No, it wasn't on me. The vehicle didn't stop, then crashed into a median before stopping on the shoulder off the road in Keystone. So this all happening in Keystone. And then he ran and stole a bike.
What is...
I know. He ran and stole the bike.
Why?
They caught him on the bike because he was getting away. So he needed a getaway
You'll never catch
vehicle.
me alive,
He saw
coppers.
the bike. And here's the thing. They didn't even catch him. He was on the run for a little bit. And then he turned himself in. He was like,
He just got bored?
That was me. I'm sorry. I did.
Was he cracked
take
out or
off
what?
He was drunk. They found out he
Oh,
was
yeah,
drunk,
drunk,
and he was arrested for that. But man,
Sorry, I
did
meant
he,
you'll never
did
catch
he
me
take
alive,
those
coppers.
coppers on a chase? He sure
Jeez.
did. So that coming out of Summit County. And then one more here, because this one, I really like this look for the Denver Museum of Nature and Science. So they're undergoing a major renovation project. In fact, a $20 million donation is help making this happen. So they've got a significant upgrade to their gem and mineral hall and an East Wing project as well. So they're going to transfer the hall into an immersive multi-sensory experience that's focused on the role of minerals in our daily life. Doesn't that sound fascinating? And then in the East Wing, they're going to put in a new theater, a lobby, and a plaza. And again, according to the museum's website, a $20 million donation helped
Who gave
make
him all that
this
money?
happen. There is a specific, it's a private donation. I did
name's
find that out. His name's
John Anonymous, how are you?
John Anonymous. We're gonna go with that. But yeah, $20 million bucks. Janonymous. $20 million bucks as far as what they were able to donate.
Good for them. I still love the Hall of Life there. Isn't that the one with all the
Yes.
taxidermy animals and everything?
Yep.
That is my favorite thing to do at that museum. You just wander through there and
Do you
look
ever
at all
go
the
through?
animals.
There's a dark corner where they just have a bunch of jellyfish that glow in the black lights.
Oh,
That's what I
love
like.
that.
It's right before you make your way into the dinosaur bones.
It's where you
area.
get all handsy with your lady friend when you're at the museum.
Well, yeah. Watch out, they'll
Well,
sting you though.
yeah.
No,
Yeah. Well,
It's-
yeah.
yeah. No, but the blacklight jellyfish thing is always super cool to me. I love
Okay.
that.
I
It's-
have never been to the Museum of Nature and Science. Yeah, it's one of the
whoa,
spots
you
I've
better
never
go.
been.
Are you
so
serious?
Go to the
never
Hall of
been.
Life.
I
Yeah.
almost like that better than the Denver Zoo. I'm not
Okay,
kidding.
all right. I'm
Yeah,
gonna have to
I
check
actually
it out
do.
because
The animals are actually always out and they don't move. It's great.
And they encourage you to get
Didn't
in there
always
with the
see them.
animals too, like in the display.
do. Get
I don't
in
know
the-
if you
yeah.
knew that.
Listen, I am not falling for that.
No, like
no,
there's signs that say,
no,
"Come
no,
on
no,
in,
no,
get in here and ride the rhino."
No, I'm not ending up in your show prep. Local woman tries to join the museum crew. You're crazy.
No,
That's
they
not
encourage it.
happening.
It's fine.
You're crazy.
They like it.
Honestly, it's
Not
fine.
Get in
doing
there.
that.
Yes, they love the handprints on the glass and
Doing
stuff
that.
too. Yeah.
Okay, one more. We've got time for one more. And the tiny houses is it because Colorado, the second best state to build tiny houses in. How about that?
For me,
huh?
those are just houses.
Yeah, well, funny. Home Gnome looked at different things like infrastructure regulations as well as the public's interest in having tiny home communities and the number of tiny home communities to determine which states are best for people to live in these tiny homes. And Colorado, we have the most tiny home communities out of any other state. We've got 20 different communities where, tiny homes rule. So
Wow.
that's neat. Like, have you ever
Little
been,
tiny families.
have you been in a tiny home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Bend over
really,
and
though.
duck
yeah.
to get in.
I'm
Yeah,
asking you
honestly,
a
I
serious
don't like
question.
them. I don't like them. I
Okay.
don't like how
There's
you
not
are
a lot of
stacked
room.
on top of
There's
each
not,
other.
and that's exactly
like it.
Because the living room
It's hard to get a
is-
king size bed in there.
You can't.
literally
You
can't.
can't
Literally
because
can't.
your bedroom is essentially a loft that was built
Yeah.
right over the living room, and you
Yep.
have to climb a
Or
little
the kitchen or
I always
bed-
wonder, like, if you're having a nightmare in the middle of the night and you go to lean up and wham, you're hitting
you're
your head
gonna
on the
wham
Well,
your
you'll
ceiling.
head.
knock yourself out
And then you're
you
like,
don't remember.
damn this tiny house.
Exactly. Well, and I think again, they're like for single people or if you're just a couple, this is a great idea if you want to downsize, live that minimalistic lifestyle.
Like, you
But
can literally just have like 2 plates and 2 cups.
you
That's all you
could.
got. That's all you
Yeah.
got.
If you want to do that, though, but if you've been living in a 1,500 square foot abode and all of a sudden you're like, we can downsize, you might want to try and see what a 700 square foot house looks
Can't
like.
have a
first.
Saint Bernard in those places.
You can't.
You have to have a Pomeranian.
It takes a little bit
Chihuahua.
to get used to
Little
it.
yapper.
It takes a little bit, so just beware. But if you are looking into it, you're living in a great state to do it.
It'd be a great guest
Colorado,
house. Honestly, like
number
if you
2.
could build that and put it in your backyard or something.
My
and have it as a
mother-in-law
guest
is
house.
always threatening to move into our basement,
Oh gosh. Oh,
which I
no.
removed the stairs to the basement,
And
so
now
she can't.
you're like, I found you a tiny home.
I took the stairs out. But yeah, I would say like that would probably be the best option.
Yeah.
A little tiny house in the middle of.
Because how much do those go for? Did you say the price range?
Oh, you could probably
Of
get
Bennett.
one for 20 to 30.
Yeah,
like,
I'd put her in a
maybe
small house.
50.
Yeah.
You know, you could probably
If you get the tiny
one.
big house.
With the tiny big house, you could really,
That'd be
really
good for the
upgrade.
mother-in-law.
Do you know
Yeah.
the number 1 state for tiny homes, which blew my mind?
Texas.
Yes. How did you know? Did you
I don't know. I
look
just
at my
chose
script?
I just chose the biggest state
But
that you
that's
could find.
everything's
Well,
bigger
Alaska.
in Texas, but
That's
number
joined
1
to
for
the
tiny
United States.
homes. Like that just shocked
I don't know.
me.
I just think it's places that it's really hard to, get a home. Like Colorado, it's very
Expensive.
expensive, so why
Yeah.
not do a $30,000 home,
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I could talk about this all morning.
Me too.
That's it. That is the trending report with Jeremy, Katie, and Josh. Right now, let's jump into traffic. Denver's best music, Mix 100 with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh in the morning. Do me a solid. Go follow us on social. Post a lot of fun stuff on there. Put a lot of work into it. It's Jeremy, Katy, Josh on Facebook and Jeremy, Katy, Josh on Instagram. That's the biggie. That's the one you're going to want to follow because a little later we're going to be getting up the sauce packet bracket. In case you missed that, at 8 o'clock today, we're putting 32 sauces up against each other. And we're going to narrow it down to the best fast food sauce on the planet. We call it the Sauce Packet Bracket. You'll be able to vote on those by following us, Jeremy, Katy, Josh, on Instagram. Josh, what's the story about this goofy kid's name that's in the news this morning?
Dude, it's wild. Over the weekend, a lady from Alabama had a baby, so congrats to her, but she wanted to name this child a unique name, which we all kind of do. Like, Katy, you were telling us how Zoe's name is spelled a little differently, and you wanted to put your little spin on it.
Yeah.
Well, this lady went the extra mile. She wanted to name her daughter, I'm going to give you the pronunciation first, Zurf Golzi, okay? Beautiful name, I guess. Well, it's spelled XFRGOLSZZZ.
I love it.
XY.
It's beautiful. What
Zurf
a beautiful name.
Golzi, Jeremy. Zurf Golzi.
Can you imagine like high school graduation with that or college graduation? They're all,
Dude, I can't imagine anything.
Anything. Anyone who has to pronounce this poor girl's name.
So the big news is the hospital said no. The hospital
Thank
looked at this
goodness.
woman in the eyes and said, we can't do that. And they actually gave a reason. They go, we don't allow any name to start with an X and then a consonant. Like so, like this, XFRG,
Yeah,
first of all.
you need a vowel in
You
there.
need a vowel in there. So a Xander, maybe, sure.
Yes.
But anything like that, they go, we just don't allow that. And the lady got up in arms about this. She was upset, and she goes on social media thinking that all the other new moms would be on her side and says, this hospital wouldn't let me name the baby the way I wanted it. And boy, did the comments not
like,
disappoint.
duh.
They went after this lady.
This is dumb.
And rightfully so. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You can't give your daughter or son, I don't even know what she had here, the name, because the name is so unique. I don't know what
I
child
think it's
she had.
beautiful. Why are you guys being so mean to her?
Because this woman was on
Beautiful.
massive
Yeah.
painkillers.
Very unique.
We're thinking of that poor child who is going to
I think it's
immediately
great.
change their name when they get the chance.
Imagine
right?
her kindergarten.
To
I mean,
Yeah.
Superman or
like
something.
kindergarten class with Superman.
She's never going to find a license plate with her name on it
Ever.
or a keychain or anything, like ever.
It's so sad.
It is sad.
And if they
Like,
have to line up alphabetical in class, this kid gets screwed every
Every
time.
You're dead last.
Dead
Yes.
last.
Your name starts with 4 consonants.
Say it again.
So Zurf Golzi,
Zurf Golzi.
but it's spelled again XFRGOLSZZZXY.
And Zurf is the first name.
Zurf, man.
I guess.
That doesn't even say Zurf.
No.
Like, it doesn't even.
No, but what a great
Try
like,
to say
like
Zurf.
if you are in college and if it is a boy, they're like Zurf. You could be Zurf for short, which is awesome.
No.
No, it's not.
Total frat
I
boy.
know.
Zurf, 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 Zurf.
Yeah,
you know?
you don't want your son to be a total
But
frat
maybe
boy. Let me tell you.
ZURF is a better way to go about that.
The Zurfinator.
Right?
Which is that how they spelled it phonetically? ZURF. Zurf.
Yeah.
But still,
Zurfarama.
I think you gotta hate people.
You
You gotta hate your own child
Where
right
is
out
your
the womb.
guys' imagination?
Not there.
Yeah,
Beautiful. That's a
yeah,
beautiful,
left that
beautiful
building.
name. Denver's best music. Mix 100 with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh in the morning. I guess that's it, you guys. We did everything.
Okay.
I just got caught in a really
Now
good
what?
yawn. I couldn't comment.
Now what?
All
now what
right.
do we do?
We get to go plan tomorrow's show.
Yeah, we got to do it again tomorrow.
I'm excited, man. It's
How
going to be a
about
great
that?
Tuesday.
What are you guys doing this afternoon? Anything good?
I'm going to get a workout in. I've actually been on a really good kick, Jer, of working out every day, and I've felt so good. So I'm
Feeling
going to do
pretty
that, get a little run in, and then, honestly, I'm not going to lie, I kind of want to try some of these restaurants that had some good sauces. So I might go find
There you go.
I might go find one of these restaurants and get some fast food today and totally ruin my workout. So
As you should.
I'm looking forward to it.
Do
I
it,
also
girl.
figured I got about 6 months left of a good metabolism. So I think
Take
that
advantage.
you got to take
That's right.
advantage,
Once
right?
you hit 30, it goes.
My
It goes
dude.
way down. That's what I've heard, right?
You'll be dead soon.
Which is like 2 weeks
that's
away.
You'll have clogged
We don't have to-
arteries.
we don't have to
Uh-huh.
think about
That's
that.
2
Your
weeks
hair
away.
starts
It's
turning
actually,
gray.
I think I got 2 weeks and 2 days.
You get
Okay.
unibrow.
16
Is it really
days
that
away.
quick?
It is.
Yeah, man.
June 4th.
This Wednesday, it'll be
It's
2
his
weeks
birthday.
till my birthday.
Yeah.
So that's that.
What's
June
the
the
date?
4th be with you.
June
That's
4th.
how I remember
Oh my
it.
gosh, that's funny.
Okay, I do have it in my calendar.
I was going to say, Jared,
I feel like after this many years, I should have it here, but I just wanted to make sure.
I was like, I've worked with you for 6 years.
You should know this.
Like, I better put that in
I
the
have yours
calendar.
memorized.
I
know
remember,
yours.
Josh.
Thank you, Katy.
You're very
I remember
welcome.
yours
Happy
too.
early birthday.
Oh, thanks.
All right, before we get out of here, I do have to tell you that Big Rob is coming up next. He's got 90 minutes of commercial-free music starting at 11:30, so join him for that. And I have one final story for you. Katy, I feel like this is right up your alley.
All right.
Arby's is selling an outfit. It's an
Oh.
Arby's outfit made entirely out of napkins.
Oh my gosh.
It's $85.
Oh, there's
wait,
no
okay.
way.
What? How do you
Out
wear
of
it?
How do you wash it?
napkins. The chain has released a white button-down shirt and white matching pants, all made out of their napkins. It's drip fit, is what they're calling it.
Is it a one-time use?
It's probably a one-time use. Depends on how messy and sweaty you are, I guess. If you want one, for some reason, it's at 13hourdripfit.com. So, Katy, I expect to see you in that on Friday.
Oh, yeah. Hang on to your horsey sauce. Here I
Order
go.
one today. Just wipe your hands on your shirt. No problem. That's it. We're out of here. We are Jeremy, Katy, Josh, Denver's Mix 100. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Bye.
Bye.